Hello, welcome everybody to the
Hello,
stream.
everybody.
Yeah,
Yes, welcome. Uh, Hope you enjoyed that trailer.
just a little taste.
Yes, a little. Well, it's more of a teaser than a trailer, isn't it? But
hmm
still,
hmm
it's pretty exciting. So yeah, we'll be playing Bionicle Heroes DS today, and we'll be answering questions about Legacy and sort of some of that stuff. We won't be talking too much about the content, but we will be answering questions. Um,
Yep.
so feel free to type in the chat out some questions, and I'll read them off as Joko plays.
Yes.
Um, so yeah, we're really excited for this. First of all, Legacy's been it's been like 2 years, right, since last
Yes.
Legacy update.
Yeah.
So this is pretty exciting that we're finally like closing in on the final Legacy update here.
hmm
Some biofan asks, will you guys be playing 1.5 once it releases? Yes, we absolutely will be. Although we may avoid certain story things, and we haven't decided like in what capacity we're going to play it yet, but we definitely are going to be playing it.
Yes.
So
We'll be playing it the day it releases, since that is a stream day.
yep.
I'm just checking some of my settings here,
Okay.
because I did set up a hotkey to be able to jump in the game, but it doesn't seem to be working in this specific context, which is great.
I mean, we're not in the game yet. So.
No, I mean, like, it should be working for everything, just for pressing the buttons, but I'm looking to see if there's anything that's actually tied to space right now. To see if it's like consuming the input.
Sir Exelon asks, are there going to be new cosmetics in Legacy 1.5? Yes, there absolutely will be some new ones. We're not going to tell you what those new ones are or how you unlock them, but they're definitely going to be there.
They are kind of cool.
Yeah, I've seen a couple of them, and
all right, well, I'm just gonna go without the.
You can. Okay. You can kind of get a hint at what one of them is if you look back on our Twitter, I think.
Mm-hmm.
If you look back on our Twitter, you might be able to sort of suss out what it might be, but that's all I'll say on that.
So, first of all, where are we going here?
I'll let you sort of choose that.
Okay.
I would prefer if we unlocked all the Toa, like initially, but it's up to you.
It does get kind of a bit harder later on if you don't like level up all of them first.
Right. Fair enough. Okay.
Yeah, so I'll just go. Yeah. I'll go buried machine first then. Territory.
Yeah. Jerry sorry, I don't know how to pronounce that name. Will we be getting more in-depth trailers soon? To get more hyped. Joko, that one's for you because I'm not in charge of the trailers at all.
I haven't really considered doing like a midway trailer.
It might be a good idea too.
Yeah, that might be a good idea. But otherwise, there will be a trailer when the game comes out.
Releases.
Yeah, when
right.
The game releases as per standard.
Yeah. There'll be a release trailer. We'll discuss on our end whether there'll be a pre-release trailer.
Yeah.
Also, before we go on with more of these questions, you'll notice Marco's not here today. He had some stuff to do, so it's just gonna be me and Joko today. Yeah. So, some biofan asks, I saw some locked cosmetics in trials, so that will give us a hint on what will be there. Not necessarily, actually. A while back, 2.0 or the we don't have a proper name for what the next update to Massive Power is, but a while back, 2.0 and 1.5 sort of split off and became their own separate games, essentially.
Yeah.
So there's not really a relation between what Trials is and what 1.5 will be. So
Yeah, 1.5 is, or otherwise known as Master of Power Legacy. It's
Yeah.
just like, you know, the sort of main name of it because it's finished
Yeah.
now. It's just sort of a final update to put the original game to rest, sort of, to be in a good
Yeah.
state. You know, where we're happy with it.
Yeah.
Um,
It's 1.5 is definitely going to be a lot more like 1.4 than it is going to be like TOG.
yeah,
So
but it also, weirdly, is going to be a lot more like the final version of Massive Power than it is like TOG's, which is
right.
strange.
Yeah. Circulon asks, will the legacy combat system stay unchanged in the legacy update itself?
For the most part, there are some changes. They're not huge changes, so no like dodge rolls or anything crazy. But yes, for the most part, it is unchanged.
Yeah, there's a few extra things you can do in combat, but it's not going to drastically change what was in 1.4.
Yeah. Although 1.4 and 1.5 just overall are hugely different games, just in like their entirety. Oh, and also just real quick before we go on with the questions, you may notice on the stream that instead of going with the more stylized filters like last time on this game, I decided to switch to the high resolution emulator, so you may see it looks a lot cleaner and nicer.
Yes,
so yeah,
I'm certainly liking it better.
it is much nicer to look at. I couldn't get mouse controls working, or I was trying to get space to jump working, and I managed to get a hotkey for it working, but it didn't want to work in the actual emulator. So
right.
Yeah.
That's weird.
I don't know why.
Sir Excellent says, so it's closer to Legacy than TOG. Yes, absolutely.
Yes, Legacy is closer to Legacy than TOG.
Yes, it's the final update for Legacy, so it's not really gonna have any of the TOG's features at all.
Yeah.
So yeah, it'd be like if you imagine TOGs had never come out and you just expected this to be the next step from 1.4.
Mm-hmm. And
okay, some Biofan says, sorry, go ahead.
No, I wasn't really going to say anything. Just keep going.
Okay. Some Biofan says, so what's this update's name since before we like the closer to the truth update, etc.?
It is,
I think it's just the final update.
Yeah, well, no, like... I know what it is, but I'm just trying to consider if I should talk about it yet, because it's a little bit far off.
Okay.
So I'm wondering, you know.
Yeah, I think we should keep that one secret till release day. So yeah, you'll learn what the name is when we finally release it. Jerry says, in the Facebook Bionicle groups I'm in, there's sadly still plenty of people unfamiliar with your work. I try and share stuff there, here and there, so the trailer would be great. That's awesome, Jerry. Yeah, keep that up. Facebook is something I don't think anyone on the team uses, so
yeah.
We never think of it and never think to advertise there.
Well, that is a good point, and that would be a good reason to have like a midway trailer.
Yeah, it would.
To show off a little bit more of what's being changed and added and stuff.
Sir Excellent says, don't reveal it, referring to the name of the Legacy update. Oni, hello Oni, thanks for tuning in. Wish you could be here because it'd be helpful to have a third person on the stream, but Oni says, this is my first time seeing Bionicle Heroes DS. Yes, it was a lot of our first time last time as well.
It is really nice. It's sort of being a little bit laggy this time around. Let's see if I can possibly shrink it to help the FPS. Just like screen-wise. Can't grab the edge of the screen, apparently. Hmm. 3 times instead will probably help that. Did that change on the stream? No, we're good. Okay, that helps frame rate a little bit. Yeah, so 1.5 is just sort of the version number of what we're just calling Legacy, because you know it's complete now. So it's, I mean, it is complete in the sense that all the content is added. So if there are any major bugs, then those will be fixed in like small patches and stuff. But content-wise, it is complete. Just, you know, so that we can focus on actually finishing the final version of the game.
Yeah. Some Biofan says, I'm guessing there'll be quests on getting the Turaga back to their Koros in 1.5, which will help in getting the Kanohi.
No spoilers.
No spoilers, but I will say there are quite a few more quests in 1.5 than there were in previous versions.
Yeah, a lot
and
more.
Yeah, and there is a sort of coherent story. So I won't say much more than that. But there is some stuff there. As for helping getting the Kanohi, well, it is going to be a lot easier to find the Kanohi, that's for sure. But no one really helps you with it, I will say that.
Yeah. Just kind of got to do it yourself.
Yeah, but we've made it a lot better than previous versions in terms of finding the Kanohi.
Yeah. Oh yeah, something I am willing to say is that it is entirely possible now to get a full set of each mask
yes,
without having to use the exploit, which also is no longer possible. Being able to save
we fixed a number of things. So yeah, every toll can now have a full set without having to quit and load again. Box Turret says, spoilers, there are things in the game. And yes, there are.
There are things in the game. Yeah.
Yeah. Jerry says, Trials of the Great Spirit has been an amazing experience for sure. But I also had a lot of fun with Legacy, especially when exploring the island. I hope for new landmarks.
Absolutely.
There's a lot of new landmarks.
There's a lot of areas that are just entirely changed.
Yes.
And not the same at all.
It's gonna be crazy when you guys see the changes to the island itself, because it is phenomenal. It's gonna be a lot closer to 2.0 in that respect than it is in 1.5.
I will say there's a surprisingly small amount of empty space. There is still empty space, obviously, but there's a surprisingly small amount of that. It's considering last updates, like, where it was literally nothing for miles on end. Will the Kanohi be in the right place? No, still in the wrong place. I just decided to go with it. Good guy will also not be in the game, sadly. Because, like, what's wrong with you?
Yeah, no good guy. And yeah, I can confirm the Kanohi is not in the right place. Sorry.
Yeah.
It's just one of those things that Legacy has as a quirk.
Yeah.
It's the Kanohi's in the wrong place. I will say the Kanohi does look a whole lot better now.
Yep.
So like,
when
I first saw it in the new, yeah, when I first saw it in the new the develop we had recently, I was just like, okay, this is nice.
Yeah, we've had some in-house builds just to make sure
bug
that
tests and things like that
stuff was fixed. Yeah, because as you know, Legacy is super buggy, so we decided to kind of catch it first this time around. So do that before we released it.
Solek, Sir Exelon says, will Solek be in 1.5? No,
No.
Solek's not going to be in 1.5. Some biofan asks, will the things you said on stream that you should add into the game be added in? Not in Legacy.
I think I remember there being like one thing I did that with where I actually did add it, but I don't remember what that was.
You don't remember what it was?
No.
Okay. We gotta go back and we gotta do like a compilation video of all the times we said that.
I've considered that. It's gonna be a nightmare.
Oh yeah, it'll be a nightmare.
Because I'll have to watch every single stream.
Watch every single stream.
And cut out
I can't watch our streams.
Oh yeah?
I can't watch our streams. This is it's just a quirk of me. I can't stand the sound of my own voice. Like,
yeah.
I hate how I sound, and I can't watch it. I can't watch it. So. Oni asks, "Hey, where's the bingo card?" We haven't updated the bingo cards in ages. There's still for what game was it? Maze of Shadows?
Yeah, Maze of
yeah.
Shadows.
They're still set up for Maze of Shadows, so. Strelexon says, actually, it was a trick question. Solek is God himself. He's omnipresent. Good for him, I guess?
Good for him? Yeah.
Some biofan asks, is my name from winning the bingo thing hidden somewhere in the game?
Oh, that's a good point. I haven't actually added that.
Where would we put it? Would it be like a Matoran? Or?
I have no idea. No, that could work, yeah. Just add it as like a...
But some biofan, it's like the most self-referential Matoran name ever. Like...
Yeah. I could like mangle it a little bit to make it sound somewhat natural. Hero mode! Probably a terrible time to use it, yep. Wait, no. It wasn't. There's a Voriky here.
Does the Voriky spawn Golrock in this?
No, they don't.
Levok asks, is the trailer going to drop anytime soon to show the progress on Legacy? We talked about this a little bit earlier, but we're planning to drop a launch trailer when the game launches, and we're going to discuss dropping a trailer sooner than that, but there's been no decision on that quite yet.
Yeah. That was pretty cool.
Oni it says, just quickly add a bingo game mode, which is hosted by some biofan wall. That's not... We don't have time for that. Like, we still got some final bugs to fix. We got some things to shore up, so we don't have time to add a whole another game mode. But
right, okay,
that would be pretty funny.
I can't go in there. I thought if I switched to Jolly, it would work. No.
Right. Boxturt has a good suggestion. The Kokoro Wall of Prophecy would be a good place to put.
Yeah. I would have to redo some textures and stuff though, but yeah, it would be a good place for it.
Yeah. Oni says the game audio is a tad bit loud on the same level as Daz's voice.
Yeah.
Okay.
Just this game is too jamming to turn it down. It's difficult.
Yeah, I hear you there. Histoban says, wonder what discs the Voriky are using.
Discs of teleportation probably, because they spawn in, they just kind of appear there.
But they shoot discs at you.
Oh,
so...
right, yeah. Probably disc of hurt.
Weakening, maybe?
It could be, yeah.
Levac says, thanks for all your hard work. Sweet, thanks for all your hard work. Yeah, we've been working pretty hard for like the past few weeks. At least Joko has. Yeah. He's been doing loads of stuff to get this ready, so.
Oh, why did it not come down and you jump off? There we go. Yeah, if you don't know, the Legacy team is most of the time just me.
Yeah.
Sometimes it's ASCII, being our head programmer. Sometimes it's my older brother, who was like co-founder pretty much, because he helped code like the original stuff. and then sometimes it's Daz more recently.
Yes, I've been helping recently with
Yeah.
some island stuff. Particularly with the masks. If you find a mask in the game,
Thank
it's gonna
Daz.
be it's gonna either be placed by me or Joe Cool at about a 50-50 split. So
Yep. So, if you find a mask, then say thanks, Joku and Daz.
yeah,
There you
basically.
go.
Also, Markle does work on Legacy a fair bit. He
Yeah,
does
for the
like all the
writing,
writing for stuff. So
I should sorry.
Yeah.
He has been doing quite a bit of work recently, so.
sweet, another level down.
Oh, Oni says he actually might be able to hop on for a bit.
Okay, yeah, Oni, if you want to come on, it'd be helpful to have a third person talking here.
Yep. Because me and Daz aren't the greatest mix because we don't really like we both talk about stuff. We don't talk like it's
We talk, we don't converse.
yes we don't have like the ability to bounce off of each other as well as we do with Mark here.
Yeah, Marco usually balances that out, but since he's not here. Hello, Oni.
Hello.
Oh.
I heard Jokel stutter. I was like, okay, I need to get in here.
Yeah.
Oh, let me get to the.
Oni's supposed to be the stuttering guy.
Yeah. Can't. Already starting.
Some biofan says just have a hidden section in the Wall of Prophecy where it says a list of Matanui's bingo winners and all the names of people who won that bingo. I think that is just you, some biofan.
Well, there are like everybody else who attended that stream pretty much won. So.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
By the way, I'm on a free DR, so I do have.
Oh right.
Yeah.
We didn't intro
Histovan
us.
says.
Oh boy.
Oh yeah. Histovan says, what engine are you using for the project? We're using Unreal Engine 4.
Yes.
The greatest engine of all time.
Yeah.
I certainly,
Okay.
it's my favorite. So
Yeah, it's okay. It's not the best, but it's also not better than Unity. But Unity is also not worse than it. You know?
I love.
they're pretty comparable. Yeah.
Yeah. So then
yeah, what
also
mission we going on now?
real quick, Sir Excellent says, will Voriky be added as a playable character? No.
No.
So yes. Now we're going to defeat Radek the Tracer.
Even if we wanted Voriky to be in Legacy, it's just way too close to the deadline to add.
Yeah.
So.
Especially as a
it's
playable
that guy.
character, especially as a playable character, because playable characters in Legacy, oh god, he's massive. Playable characters in Legacy are rather difficult to get working. Oh my god. Ah!
All the proc are super huge.
It's terrifying. And there's like no music, it's normal, and he's just sort of now it's picking up. I take it back. He's just walking around. Die! Oh no. Oh, that's why he was just walking around.
So how do you get a game over in this game?
I'm not sure. Maybe if you lose all your parts.
Maybe, yeah. That would make it like the Game Boy game.
I see like he's swinging his arms all around.
Yeah. Just to clarify for you people, I have never seen this game before.
Yeah,
I've only
none of
played
us
the
have here.
I've only played the 360/PC version. And
It's kind of a hack here.
Wyatt says, I built the air zone to scale in Minecraft and started on the earth zone but erased it by accident. Are you talking of this game or what?
I would assume so.
Wyatt also says there's no game over as far as I remember. So.
Well, we can't have the kids of age 3 and above realize that they can die.
Right.
True.
So what?
Although this game was rated T.
Wait, hang on a second. Oh, wait, no, that,
Hang on
oh,
a
wait, no, no, that does make sense because if people watch, if people have watched, there's this one show called Game Hunt, who is hosted by one of by a person
Oh
who
yeah,
worked at
yeah,
Game
yeah. I know.
And
I know.
the version that was for 360 was supposed to be a first-person shooter.
Yeah, but it got rated like M, right?
Yeah, it was getting an M rating and not even a T rating.
The freaking
And
2000s
surprised-
era SRB is insane.
I mean, they're still insane.
I know, but like even then, I feel like he's telling me to come over there, and I'm like, no, I can damage you from up here. I'm fine.
Yeah.
He's waving at me. He's like, come on.
What is
Maybe
this quite-
what
is
is-
he like in a healing pool or something? Do I have to
I
get
don't
him to
know.
move?
What is his thing? Like Zach kind of beads. What is his thing?
He is dumbs.
He's
think.
dumb.
I don't know. Marco could
Okay.
probably tell us better, but I'm pretty sure
Right,
he's just
and
dumb.
he's not here. So
Yeah, you got the
Is-
non-lore guy. I'm sorry.
is he just healing? How do we?
I don't
how do we
know.
fight him?
There's no health bar on him, which I think is. Oh, okay. Never mind.
Did
He's
he
dead.
walk?
Oh,
Oh, I was gonna say, did he
Took one more
walk
shot.
into that willingly?
Yeah. There's like, I feel like there's a. I feel like there
Yeah,
needs to be a
that's- oh, yeah,
health
that's
bar
fair.
for him. Like for
Yeah.
those guys. I think his gun is still garbage. All right.
Just
Where?
jump in.
Yeah. Sorry.
okay. Lurking Carrier says Riddick's gimmick is can't be beaten the same way twice.
All right. So he's just like
Doomsday?
or the guy from like Spider-Man.
I don't.
Which guy?
Spider-Man.
The Taskmaster? Is he the guy who
Oh.
remembers?
Oh
all
yeah,
the stuff?
Taskmaster has a
he learns your stuff.
Right. So I
what
guess
is that, an eidetic memory or something like that?
yeah.
Yeah,
He if he watches it, he can perform it.
Yeah.
yeah, and Doomsday is can't be killed the same way.
Right.
Yeah.
from Superman.
Wearer of the Earth Toa mask enjoys increased defense against attacks. They can also destroy certain terrains that conceal hidden objects and rooms. Okay, so
Okay.
I don't know what those look like, but I would assume
Nope.
probably something that we've seen before.
Probably.
So just out of curiosity, how much does this game differ from the like story-wise from the 360 version?
From
I've never
360
played the
version?
360 version, so I have no idea.
I mean,
Have
from
you-
the 360 version, quite a bit. But the 360 version is quite different from the actual lore as well.
Well,
So-
that I don't even know I don't even know the actual lore.
Well, yeah, basically Bionicle Heroes is completely screwed on the lore, just entirely. But this one is more similar to the GBA game, which
Yeah.
is surprisingly closer to the actual lore than the PC version. Well, I mean,
Well, you say
this
that.
this game is more accurate than the GBA game, which is more accurate than the console version. There you go.
Right.
So the console version, which most people are exposed to, I mean, arguably, is the least accurate version. Okay, let's go fire time.
It's not, of course, it's the version that you're most because it got released on the 360. That was the
Yeah, that was the console, you know.
like nobody wanted to play on the DS, and the GBA was old news.
Yeah, well, GBA was
Uh,
like freaking really old, yeah.
You see, my
mean-
parents never wanted to ever get me game consoles, so I was only ever left with the old news.
Wow. Okay, so this is actually a really good gun when you're close. And I'm sorry, that's this is a really good gun actually. Now, why is it that all the guns are really terrible until you upgrade them to the max level?
Well, that was a thing in the 360 version as well. Like everything was weak until you just paid to make your Bionicle unstoppable. I see no issue here.
What the hell?
And boom, he's gone. Okay.
Okay then.
Even like
Okay.
do a death animation. He just disappeared.
Wonder how you get up there. Huh. Gotta be a way up there. He's popping beats.
I'm glad to see that the enemies still explode in 1,000 pieces, just like they did in the other version. I'm glad that piece of the non-lower is still in there. It's still intact. Or did these Toa actually kill their enemies?
I don't think they did in the lore, because of the Koa code and such. But Bionicle Heroes, like I said, is like the least lore accurate thing, probably the least lore accurate game.
It's a shame because honestly, at least the free. I haven't played this version because it's a shame because while I haven't played this version, I really like this is the free city version is probably the best retail Bionicle game that we got.
It's certainly the most like successful one.
Besides Maze of Shadows, of course. But no,
Oh wow!
like
sorry, just real quick. That level looks fantastic.
that is for being what it is. It looks pretty alright.
Like, I mean, it is looped, but I mean, honestly, it looks really good. They even have like the different streaks. That's a really
Yeah,
good
yeah.
idea for lava if you're like to separate it in the mesh.
Yeah.
If you're doing
Well,
that.
not even
It's a
in the
good
mesh.
game.
Not even the mesh. You could do that with a mask on the
Oh
material.
yeah, you could do that. Like, you could even do that with like a vertex shader and have it like separate dynamically,
Yeah.
so you don't have to like do that. That'd be great.
I think in our dev resources channel there's something like that explained.
Right,
the
yeah.
process. So.
Um,
From Biofan asks, will Tree Kanohi be in 1.5? And Sir Exelon asks what I think is the follow-up question to that. Tree Kanohi? Question
Yes.
mark?
Tree
I'm not
Kanohi
sure what
from
what you mean by
the
Tree Kanohi.
from the EOT stream, where they put down a tree and then they called it Tree Kanohi. No, that's a EOT thing exclusively.
Yeah. Oh, and oh, right.
Yeah.
Yes, I remember Tree Kanohi. Yes.
I wasn't there.
It was from the Empire Toa, our live stream. We were going around
The
the
Minecraft
island
thing,
with them,
yeah.
and they planted a tree to demonstrate something to us. And we were like, "Is this Team Kanohi's tree now?" So yeah, no, that is exclusively an Empire Toa thing.
Yeah, you can
So-
find
oh, yeah.
that just outside of Onokuro on the Empire Toa map, I would assume.
Yeah.
They haven't removed it.
I'm glad to hear that we
We actually haven't heard from them in a while. I wonder how things are going over there.
Yeah. Dang. this
I'm
music,
sure they're doing fine.
Oh yeah, they're certainly doing fine. They got a lot of a pretty big server there.
Why is it facing this way? I mean, come on.
I don't know.
I mean, at least make it face like outward if you're trying to like the statue. Okay, just come on. Oh, sorry, gotta be the sniper. Oh, that is actually pretty good. Okay. Should be able to power.
Histovan says, also I'm back. Welcome back, Histovan.
Welcome back.
This game is fun.
Besides the
it looks
Baraka, did 06 have any other like kind of Rahi enemies besides Baraka?
Don't
It
know.
had. They probably had. Did they have Rahi in that year?
Yeah, I
Like
just
obviously
don't know.
there were Rahi, but like, did they have any new Rahi sets?
Not
Because
I don't think
not
they
sets,
did. I
no.
think it was just Titans.
Yeah, I don't know about actual like in the lore if there was
Fenerac
anybody.
is probably the closest
Yeah.
thing to a Rahi that they had.
Yeah, I don't really know about like if they had any in the lore or anything. I'm sure, like I said earlier, I'm sure Mark will probably tell you if they did or not, but I don't remember having any like them having any Rahi or mentioning any at any point in the 2006 story.
Right.
well,
Right.
then my other question is, what is it canon that that these like the Bakis, the Boroks, the this
No.
rack that they okay.
No, no, that's all non-canon.
Yeah.
Lurking Carrier says, seriously, a Web of Shadows as a squad-based RTS like XCOM would be nice. That would be cool. And an XCOM with Bionicle characters. Somebody make that into an XCOM 2 mod.
There
Like,
is
Yeah,
there is actually one.
Let's do an XCOM
There is?
one.
Okay,
Yeah,
I'm gonna
there's
look
a
that up
Bionicle Mata
after this.
XCOM 2 mod. I guess we could play that if you want.
Yeah, let's do it.
Okay,
Not right now, obviously, but like.
It's
future streams.
these. It's these.
Oh.
It's those funky looking ones.
Oh.
And you just shoot them
Oh.
and they explode. Oh. I got X.
The models. Hold on,
Markle says, "Whoa, these Team Kanohi guys seem cool." Markle, get your button here.
hold on.
I'm sure he's not
I'm
available right now. He's just popping in.
posting this in. I found
Sweet.
probably not the thing that Yoko's talking about, but I found the Bionicle character pack for XCOM
Yeah.
2, and their models have like they are just smoothed way too much.
Ooh. Yeah, I'm not sure if that's.
I
The one
think that's,
but it may be actually.
I think that's an issue with the engine, but yeah.
Oh,
No,
could be.
that's them messing up the models. I can tell that right now. Also, I love this picture. I'm gonna post it in stream chat.
Histovan says, "Reminder that the Borok are made from Matoran." Yep.
Yep.
Not too crazy about that retcon, but that is a thing. True.
I think it's a kind of a good dark turn to go like, oh, I see.
It is a good dark turn, but it doesn't make a whole lot of sense either, because
Yeah.
Matoran are sentient beings, and all of a sudden they're being hollowed out. Like, why not just use a non-sentient being for that?
Well, I don't know.
And then
Reuse,
it's just,
recycling.
it never made much sense to me, but
Wait, how
it is what it is. So
how does
I'm not too against it.
how does a Matoran become a Borok? They don't even have the same parts.
I don't know, but they that's what happens.
Yep.
Oh,
it's just-
okay. Well, in 03,
Lurking Carrier says, actually, Voyanui did have Visorak on it. Okay, so it had Visorak,
right,
but
yeah.
it didn't have.
I do remember that.
Okay, so well, in that case, it's lore friendly. It's lore friendly.
It's, no, it's still not.
I'm joking.
I mean, if you take away the Rakshi and the Vaki, then you're pretty much good, yeah. And the Borak.
Yeah, but
I mean, I guess the Borak could
who
be
will-
here too.
But who wants to fight just one enemy type the whole game?
It's true.
Box Turret says, I think in the PC version they imply that all the enemies are being created by the Math of
Oh,
Life.
what? It's a
which
new
is-
Jaga. Look,
Oh. Oh.
his hands are boxes.
So yeah, Box Turret says, I think in the PC version they imply that all the enemies are being created by the Math of
looks
Life,
kinda
which
cool,
is
actually.
weird. Which is weird since most enemies are not alive. That is weird too. Like I can see how that would work for a video game fiction, but like the Mask of Life doesn't protect itself so directly.
They could have just said that the Bionicle Heroes it takes place in the imagination of a child, and that's why they have.
Well, yeah,
shame
that's our headcanon for this. Actually, is that this is every version of Bionicle Heroes is a wacky retelling by a Matoran who insists that there were Borak on Voinui.
It's just like the one Matoran's like, I swear this happened. Yeah, sure, Steve, whatever.
Mm-hmm. Exactly.
Sir Excellent says only Av Matoran can become Borak. So yep, that is true. So Takua could become a Borak at some point. Lurking Carrier says, well, some FE Matoran did make artificial Borak platforms for the Brotherhood. Pterodactyl's Haga team had to put them down after the designers clued into what Pterodax was planning. Okay. I don't know the context for that, so all I can say is okay.
Yep. Me neither. It's you got kind of like two guys who are basically clueless on the lore, and then one guy who's like kind of knows what's happening, but not really. that being me. So
Yeah.
Yes.
I have some knowledge of the lore, but nothing pre-Cataclysm. So
I just like video games.
yep.
Histovan says Matorns originally did not have sentience, but were gifted it by Belika.
Okay.
That is, yeah. And I think Takua is like the first one to gain sentience, I think. But don't quote me on that.
I have a question. Who's Velika?
He's a great
He's the
being in disguise.
Yeah, he's the brown Matoran in the Voyanui line.
And he's a great being in disguise.
Oh,
Just
yeah.
kind of dumb turn, like twist, but
what?
you know, whatever. So I was gonna say, Markle, I did just update the website, so it should be fine now. The Magma Mines. Search through the abandoned Protodermis mines for the secret entrance to Hakon's dungeon. I appreciate that they didn't say something even more wacky than Protodermis, because Protodermis makes sense. I'm appreciative of that.
I'm gonna buy new parts and create a Bionicle Heroes DS Vaki.
Oh, you should make a you should actually instead you should just make Entity, who's the guy I'm playing as right now.
Oh,
Exactly who? He's
It's a
basically just
neutral
neutral Toa, who is cut out Masculite Jaller, who fell into a pool of energized Protodermis, but he's also Balta, who fell into a pool of energized Protodermis. So
I googled Bionicle Heroes Entity, and one picture I got was a Minotaur. The other one was Harley Galley with boobs.
Right, and Entity is just our name for him.
That makes sense.
Yeah, because
that's why I couldn't find it.
He's a neutral Toa. He's an entity. Get it?
And also, this song is like really good already, and I'm not even like 5 minutes at level. I think this is one of the most iconic ones from the game because I remember this for some reason.
Right.
I didn't even play the game. I remember this song.
Lurking Carrier says, with regards to Nui Jaga and BMOP 2.0, will you add more sub-variants for different biomes outside the standard blue and purple?
Well, Legacy has that.
Discussion is still out for whether that'll be in 2.0, but in Legacy there's definitely going to be way more variants than just blue and purple.
There are quite a few different variants in Legacy, but obviously Legacy is a little bit different, so we're not sure if that's going to be in 2.0.
Yes. Yeah. There's actually quite a lot of variants in Legacy on both the Nui Jaga and some other Rahi as well have some unusual variants to them.
I like how the best way to use this gun is literally just to walk up in front of Arahi's face and shoot them just in the face with a shotgun.
Yeah, it's a shotgun. That's
exactly.
Also, I want to point out that the Nui Ramas you fought earlier, their wings, they had the effect of wings flapping, but their wings did not move.
Yeah,
right.
That's I guess it's a good way to
things
fake
I
it.
noticed.
Yeah.
I'm cursed.
That's fine. We're game devs, so of course
why did I become an animator?
Well, you didn't want to deal with the curse, then you shouldn't have taken on the burden, son.
But it was fun. It was fun animating for mods.
Hey. How dare you? You're lore inaccurate.
How can
Can't
he
walk
be
in lava?
Yeah, how can he be in the lava, but you die when you touch it?
Exactly.
Also, if you look at him again, yeah, you can see a wing. Oh, okay, sorry. There are 2 frames with wings.
One up, one down, and then you flip between them.
Okay, my mistake. They do move barely.
Ours has 3 frames.
Ours had no, it's more than 3 frames.
Well,
I hope.
Alright, no. I was about to go hero time.
Some biofan asks, can we ride an Usul in 1.5? No, and I mean, good thing too, because those Usuls, their backs would break if they had to carry a Toa.
They would just Sorry, hold on. Timing. They would just do that if you stood on one.
Yeah, yeah. So are way too big to be carried by an Usul. So
What you mean? You mean we can't get on an Usul and watch a cutscene that takes longer than just walking through the corridor?
Yep.
Lurking Carrier asks, what about in 2.0? Is that for the Usuls or for the Rahi variants?
Probably for the Usuls, because we already talked about 2.0.
Yeah. Yeah, I'll reiterate though, for 2.0, Rahi variants are still a maybe. We want to get like all the standard Rahi in first before we discuss things like that. For riding the Usuls, probably not as well, because again, their backs would break, and we don't want to do that to the cute little Usuls. So,
although, if we do variants, there may be one that you can ride. Although, yeah, I'm not sure about gameplay mechanics wise though. So
right.
Alright,
Yeah, that'd be hard to figure out. Histovan suggests tether 2 Usuls together and have one foot on each.
Get some skates to run in here. Got it.
Sir Exelon says, will you be able to kill Akamau or at least bully him in Legacy 1.5?
No. I mean, you can talk to him, and he has some interesting dialogue, but you can't really be a jerk to him.
I mean, you can attack him, but I don't think anything's gonna happen.
Yeah, nothing happens if you attack him. But you can.
Yeah.
Or you can learn how to do Unreal Engine mods and just mod them out of the game.
Yep. just join the team, download the project files, then change that one small boolean that says he's invincible, and then you can kill him.
That is way more complicated.
Exactly.
I was just suggesting learning how to use Unreal Engine 4 and then do a mod of the released game. You're
well,
like,
no, you can't do. Well,
it.
because you can't do the mods of the release games unless the devs put in the effort to add mod support. So you have to actually get the files.
Modding a package thing is difficult.
Yeah.
I have an idea how it works. I think I could probably do it, but yeah.
You can. It's just very difficult.
It's not easy, and it's also the reason why I stopped doing it.
Right.
That is
I love their sounds when they die. Great.
Lurking Carrier suggests 8 Usul powered sleigh. So instead of 8 reindeer, it's 8 Usul. That could be funny. He also says Toa don't kill. So yeah, you wouldn't be able to kill Akamau
Balta's
anyway, because
mask.
Toa don't kill.
Is that?
Yeah, hey, look at that.
Oh no, that's not Balta. That's Metro Vakama.
That's Vakama.
Right.
Yeah.
Because it's also used as Balta's mask, so I got confused. I thought they were breaking their own lore.
Some biofan asks, can we bully Akamau in 2.0?
Shoot 8 now. Okay.
Bully, I don't know if bully is the right term, but you'll definitely have more interactions with him in 2.0 than
Yeah.
1.5.
I was gonna say I think I don't know if I'm alone here, but I really do not like how the Kama's mask looks on the toy. I think it looks way better in the movie.
Right.
Honestly, I feel about that with all the masks from what is it? 05 or 04. Like those masks just didn't look good. It's a circle now.
Right. Lurky Carey says, I was going to say, 3 days after 1.5/2.0 releases, Nexus Mod adds a category for making Matoran targetable for a Dark Hunter playthrough. I could see that happening, yeah.
Wow, that was a fun room.
This is it was an enemy rush for you to learn how to use the new weapon.
I like it, because like I shoot the. How many is that now? 6?
That is
It's like 6.
Looks like
6 or 7.
Yeah. I was shooting like 4 before.
Kind of hard. No. They were
Some biofan asks, can I at least have the option to insult the stupid rockhead? I'm assuming he's talking about Akmao.
In a way, I suppose. Yes, maybe I might make it like a hidden option, but you know,
Right.
yeah.
You can stream the game and scream while looking at Akmao.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, that works.
You could
Oh
just...
wait, who is Akmao?
Akmao is a Matoran who is working for Makuta.
He's working for Makuta, and he poisoned the entire town of Pokoro at one point. So.
Oh yeah, that guy.
Yeah, that guy.
Now I figured that was because I was looking at, I'm looking up pictures, but I still don't know who they are.
Right. Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, I do remember him now.
Mm-hmm.
He was from that game that had a lot of areas from Legacy.
Yeah. It's got a lot.
Yeah, it's like they ripped us off.
Interesting. Yeah.
I can't believe they ripped us off 20
I
years
think
ago.
I think we may actually have grounds to sue them. I don't know.
Oh yeah, good point. I think of that. I wonder how much we'll get.
That's a joke. That's a joke, by the way, lawyers watching. That's a joke.
Yeah, don't worry, Lego. We don't know what a Tohunga is either.
Yeah, that doesn't exist. It's only Matoran. They ripped you off and went back time.
Lurking Carrier says, remember how Akuma was going to be turned into a Shadow Toa for the 2009-2010 arc? That would have been sick.
Yeah,
would have loved to see that. That would have been cool.
That would have been very interesting.
Yeah.
Although it would have suggested that he was a Shadow Matoran the whole time, which I don't know if that's a thing, but it kind of detracts from
Shadow
it.
Matoran are a thing.
Well,
They're
yeah, I know,
in,
but it would have suggested that he's like, he was like, Takua, as in he was like a hidden Shadow Matoran.
Right.
Which I feel like
I don't think it's completely out. I don't think it's completely out of left field, but yeah, I think it's more interesting for him as a character if he is just a regular Matoran who decided to align with Makuta off his free will. I think that is a more interesting character story than being forced to follow Makuta because he's a Shadow Matoran.
Yeah,
so.
And some Biofan says, will Midak be in 1.5 and will he have a secret Midak Sky Blaster in his hut? He will be in 1.5. That might be an interesting thing to add to his hut as like a secret, so I'll consider it.
Was Midak a Matsunui Matoran?
He was. He was the.
I did not know.
As I like to refer to him, he's the Mr. Weed Matoran. He sits outside of Onokoro with the Uzels.
Ah, right.
He doesn't like. He doesn't like the.
Oh yes, of course, Midak.
Yeah.
I always forget about Midak. I think it'd be cool to have like a prototype Sky Blaster or like blueprints for a Sky Blaster. That would be pretty cool.
Yeah, that would be actually pretty cool. So I think we should probably go to our break for a minute because we want to show the video again, and also I have to go to the bathroom. So.
Okay. Yeah, we'll do a break here. You can watch the trailer again.
Yep.
And we'll be back to answer some more questions in a bit.
Oh, I actually haven't seen the trailer.
All right. See you in a bit. Alright, welcome back. Just playing the announcement trailer once again, just sort of midstream, so that people can see it. They were not here when we played it. Yes, that was the announcement trailer for Legacy, the final update for Legacy, coming out May 22nd. And now we're going to continue with this here. The cooling vats. Enter the magma dungeon and fight your way through to Hakan himself. Right. Okay. Hello?
Yeah, we're here.
Hello.
Okay. Yeah, I'm just making sure that, you know, I'm not alone here. Somebody's been silent.
Kumo Rock says the old what is this? The old PC game, Bionicle Doom. This is Bionicle Heroes DS.
So it's actually
yes, it
for
is
the
basically
DS,
Bionicle
yeah.
Doom.
That's why there's two screens. Yeah.
Yeah. Nightman asks what I missed because he was late to the stream. Not much, Nightman. We revealed Bionicle Massive Power Legacy release date. We've been answering legacy questions here on the stream, and we're excited to answer more, basically.
There was one thing I did want to talk about that, if there's any, I'm not sure if anybody, I'm not sure if anybody here right now would have seen it, but I set the scheduling wrong for the video, for the announcement video, and so a few people saw it at like 2 a.m. whereas I was meant to set it to 2 p.m. So yeah, that happened. I managed to catch it like 15 minutes after it was posted thanks to our mods, but yes, some people saw it early, so if you did see it early, that is why. Yeah, just that is also like one of my nightmares. Like that is that's like oh no,
it's okay,
I said it
though.
wrong.
We had people who caught it early,
Yeah,
so.
which I'm very thankful for them for that.
This is why I'm happy that my country goes with military time.
Yeah,
Kumo
it is a
Rock
little bit
says
easier to
the game went from a top shooter to a Doom clone. This game was never a top shooter. The Bionicle Game Boy Advance game, Bionicle Heroes Game Boy Advance, is a top-down shooter.
That would be
This one was just Doom clone.
Yeah, this is the DS version.
Yeah.
They were playing. I wasn't there, but they were playing GBA last time.
Yeah. This is back in the era where different versions per console had to be designed, like specifically for the console. So that, what is that noise? So that so that you could have, you know, the correct stuff. And it was a very interesting sort of time because, you know, you get like a first-person shooter of the same name on the DS, and then you get a top-down shooter on the GBA, and then you get a third-person shooter on the PC, and it's like, you know, what is even going on?
Yeah. Jerry says, "Hi, I just came in from another dimension. Are you planning to make your games available for Mac? I'm a diehard Windows user, so I would never think of that, to be honest." Yes, we are planning Mac support for our games.
Yes.
Legacy might not have Mac support right out the gate, but we do plan for it eventually.
Yeah, it may not even happen for Legacy, but it is a possibility. So
right.
Yeah,
yes.
Just be on the lookout for that after it comes out. Oh, you gotta be kidding me.
It will definitely be there for 2.0, however.
Yes. And we'll see how the release of that will work out.
Some biofan asks, will the joke dialogue you guys had for the Legend of Matanui scene in the Monog stream be in 1.5?
No.
I don't think so. No.
It's an interesting idea, though.
Maybe after a certain event we could add that.
Oh yeah, we could.
Joko,
oh yeah, that's a good idea, actually.
About?
maybe there's a lot of there's a lot of events going on that I'm
Yeah.
like, you know,
Well,
which one are you
it's
talking about?
that one that it's that one that we had a meeting about like this last week.
Oh yeah,
With,
okay, yeah,
with
yeah,
Yumi and
yeah,
Markle.
yeah.
So that event maybe.
Right, right, yeah, okay. I mean, although I could just add it for a holiday though, like
could work
April
too.
Fools or something.
Yeah.
That'd be good. So it'd be a little bit like you'd be probably very confused if that happened, but
Yeah,
I think it would
yeah.
be a good spot to put it.
Nightman says something that made me laugh. Stadia support? Question mark.
No.
No, we're not doing on a dead platform.
Yeah, and besides, even if you did that, you'd have to like you probably have to get like some form of licensing. I'm not sure how that works.
Yeah, we'd have to do licensing. There'd have to be, we'd have to do all kinds of net code, which we don't necessarily want to do, and all that stuff. So
Just to get the worst version.
yeah,
Yeah. This is the version of Master Power that you get. This version
Yeah.
instead of the final full one. I mean, it'd be fun, sure, but it would look terrible.
Looking here did ask Linux support.
Linux support
Possible.
is something we want to do as well.
Yeah.
We don't know how possible it's going to be for us, since like no one on the team owns a Linux.
Yeah, well, same
But-
with Mac. It's in that sort of gray area where we're not entirely sure, but it is something that we would like to do.
Yes, we want it to be playable by as many people as possible.
I only know one person who uses a Linux, but I don't know how available they are or how willing
Right,
they are to
right.
test.
Well, not even test it. I'm pretty sure you need like a Linux to build the actual game for that platform, which is like the dumbest thing ever. Actually, Linux might be the only one that you can build without a Linux.
I don't know much about the packaging process, so I couldn't say, but yeah.
Yeah, I remember seeing like a tool chain or something for that, but yeah.
I have a friend who's fairly he doesn't have a Linux, but he's fairly like he's smart.
He's fairly smart.
Look, in case my name doesn't clarify, I'm a Swede, so I don't know English. But no, he's pretty smart. So he knows all this this technological stuff.
Right.
I could probably ask him if he knows anything about Linux with Unreal Engine.
Right. Yeah.
Sadly, I can't meet him for a while because the health and safety rules here have changed.
Right.
Yeah.
Um,
I'm essentially finally in quarantine.
We got a couple other comments here. Nightman says, I'm going to have to complain on my MySpace page now, shaking my head. I'm assuming that's in reference to the Stadia comment. Kumo Rock says, WTF is the player model, some bare bones robot. That is a neutral Toa.
Yeah.
So you've got the
we
6th
call
Toa,
him
and then
entity.
there's the seventh neutral Toa, and we call him entity, yeah.
I keep dying.
Lurking Carrier says, cousin wants to post Temple OS compatibility. I've not heard of Temple OS. So.
Also, a good question would be, should we tell people like what we're doing next week so we could start getting hype going for that?
Probably yes, actually, yeah.
Yeah.
I think that's a good idea.
Where's that diorama? Come here. Oh no, it's a bow rock. That sounded like a
Do you
new
want
one.
to
Yeah, sorry.
you want to sort of announce that?
Yes, I will, and we'll also have an announcement midweek for that. Probably, you know, a bit of a bigger announcement than regular because it is kind of special thing. So what we're doing next week, because next week just happens to be that on the stream day is my birthday. So we wanted to do something special, and we weren't exactly sure what to do. So what we decided on was we will do the Bionicle 2 Legends of Metro Nui fan dub
Yes.
next week.
We did a Mask of Light fan dub, and now we're gonna do a Legends of
Yes.
Metro Nui fan.
And it went surprisingly well last time. And we're gonna try
And I'm not Vakama.
Yes.
Yeah.
Because we have
I-
4 people this time instead of just 3.
Yes, this time I am not I'm not living the days of non-canon canon. So I'll actually be able to join for this one. So and the first thing I did was that I sniped Vakama from Das.
You sniped it because I was busy on a call with another group of mine. So yeah, I think that was completely unfair.
No, I mean to be not to give. Can we say who we like who everybody's gonna be?
Yeah, it's kind of preliminary, but yeah, sure.
Yeah, no, I mean like I might change again. I haven't fully decided, but I originally was gonna be Duma and like 2 others, but then I wouldn't be able to be Vakama, and I had like I couldn't decide for a good 30 minutes. I first went with Duma and the others, but I was like, no, I need to go with Vakama. I need to go with Vakama.
Yeah, it's Marco did the very smart thing of putting Duma and Vakama in 2 separate categories, so that the one that Oni wanted to he couldn't be both, which is a very smart thing to do because you gotta pick one or the other.
So it was also based on like who talks to who.
Yeah, because like
Yeah.
there's a lot of scenes with Vakama and Duma, and it's hard to just talk to yourself. Which
Unless you're a 10th ventriloquist, which none of us are.
Which I am not. I can't. I can change my voice on the fly, but not that well and not that good.
Which, by the way, a lot of that I've noticed that this movie, this next coming up movie, is a lot more complex than Mask of Light. It's not as simple of a premise, so it might be a bit more of a mess. I'm gonna try and watch. I'm gonna try and watch it beforehand to see what actually they like the plot is, because I don't remember.
Honestly, we should probably all just watch it like beforehand.
Yeah.
Get in the call like a few hours early and just watch the movie, so it's all fresh in our minds.
I saw the movie a while back, but I need to watch it again just so I can check where all my characters talk.
Yeah.
Right.
Just to give myself that idea, but no, like in either way, like one thing I do know, since I am a comma, I am both introducing and ending the thing. So I'm responsible of creating the first part of whatever we decide the lore is.
Yeah, which based on our last stream, we did have a suggestion from the chat last time. Because I was editing the highlight recently, and I realized, because last time we did this sort of subplot about golf, this time it's going to be frisbee golf. Yeah. Which I don't think should be as big of a as big as the plot line last time, because obviously because the movie's not about it's not about Coley and stuff. It's not about the whatever the sport is. I don't remember what it's called, but
he's literally putting discs together to make the ultimate frisbee golf disc. Come on,
we can refer to it like that, but it's not like the main plot line.
The Mask of Frisbee Golf. This stuff writes itself.
Yeah.
I have been toying with like some jokes in my head, but I'm not gonna say anything until we do the thing.
Right.
So anyway, we are fighting Hakon.
Let's get some more questions rolling in on legacy stuff.
Yeah, real quick. According to Lurking Carrier, Hakon's gimmick is that he can do kinetic mind muckery. So he's wondering how this will transfer into gameplay mechanics. Not sure if it will.
Interesting.
Although it might. So defeat Hakon the Bully. Recover the Mask of Fire of Jala.
One second, I'll be right back.
Okay.
Ooh.
So So yeah, we're gonna try and transition the discussion back to 1.5 topics. So if anyone has any further questions on 1.5, please feel free to send them in.
Have joke things you said added into the game as a part of an April Fool's update. Yeah, but the idea is that we're not gonna add any more content to Legacy after this.
Yeah.
So
yeah.
now would be the time
point,
to add it.
at this point, like what is in Legacy now is the final content for Legacy. We will do like bug fix updates in the future if there's something major that needs to be fixed.
Stuff that needs to be fixed.
But beyond that, we're not really. We're trying to sort of close the book on Legacy and devote our entire effort into.
Whoa.
Did he just kill himself?
No,
okay.
no. I remember Hakan can kind of do that, or at least according to
Yeah.
proc animations.
Right.
I'm stuck.
So yeah, we're trying to pivot away from Legacy and focus solely on 2.0 forward.
Yeah.
Okay.
Almost dead. It's gonna throw up in here. Ah! Sprinting at me.
Nightman, I wanted to ask, did you ever end up getting one of those Lego Mari characters that
Oh right, yeah, you wanted one of those.
you learned about them last stream? Did you ever end up getting one? So Kumo Rocks is talking about the entity, and so by this game's logic, you have the massive ultimate power, but in a sample form. Sort of, yeah. Yeah, that's a good way to put it.
Okay, I thought he was jumping right on me.
He can jump.
Yeah, these Paraka are absolutely terrifying.
I forget how they are in the. I'm just gonna call it the HD version now.
Whoa, the lava's rising.
Yep, it is.
I forget how these bosses were in the HD version. I just remember them being very underwhelmed.
They're still going. It's still going.
Maybe you have to climb.
Oh no, okay. This is our spot now. This is a good boss fight. Like now there's Rakshi, and I gotta kill those guys. Just literally click on them with the sniper rifle. Which instantly got better like the first time I upgraded it. It's weird because usually it's like only a third time. The music.
Lurking Carrier says this map looks very familiar. I'm not sure what he's referring to.
Well, this level he's talking about.
Is this place also in Legacy?
Oh, did I freeze him? Why is he purple now? I think I may have frozen him.
I don't know.
Either that or he's invulnerable.
Nightman says he's still in transport to my knowledge, but I did get one. So yeah, he did get one of the mini Mario figures. Apparently they were like $12 on eBay, so I pointed him towards Bricklink.
Right.
And he got a much better price there.
Well, that's what Bricklink's for.
Yeah, that's what Bricklink's for. Yeah. Some biofan asks, what will happen when you complete the Code Rex thing that has info on like locations and characters?
He means the codex.
Yes. Code Rex is something in Cardanui. Codex is a collection of information. Yeah, I don't know. Is there something for completing the codex?
We don't have a completionist thing for that. Mainly because it's kind of hard to track, like, if you complete all of them, which I guess we could do, but it would take quite a bit of effort to see if you have them all. But yeah, that could be something.
Just like a cosmetic or something like that.
Right. At the moment, we don't have any of that, but yeah, that is possible.
Right.
Also, Boxturk did confirm what I said earlier about the HD version bosses being underwhelming because hero uses a shield until you activate hero mode. And
well, you don't even activate hero mode. You just literally just watch it happen to yourself.
No, you go into hero mode and you do something, and then that thing hurts.
I'm not the size that I can go. Oh no!
And then cutscene, and you win. Why is Bionicle Heroes on the PC the best Bionicle game?
I don't think it is though. I think this may be the best Bionicle game.
I mean, I haven't played this one. This might be. And also, I haven't played I myself haven't played Nog, but
Right.
this does look to be a little bit more fun. I probably would just not play it based on the controls alone, though.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
the controls are
It looks
pretty.
pretty bad. At least on PC.
Yeah.
Probably better on the actual DS.
Well, you
I
have
mean,
to you
even
have to
then-
hold the stylus onto the touchscreen, or just use the or use the buttons to turn.
Okay, I see. So you can have a regular.
You see
You can
that?
have regular. You get rid of one hand.
Yeah. Oh my god, that's so terrifying. His teeth are terrible.
Some biofan says, once Lewa gets his golden mask in 1.5, will it just be LJ speaking? Well, there's the characters aren't voiced, but
No.
if they were voiced, we would definitely want LJ to play Lewa.
Yeah.
Finally, a reference I get.
Silence as it
Oh.
dives. Oof. Oh, and I got an O. Or no, okay, sorry. Oh, and there goes the
Lava's
lava.
going down. I don't think that's how. Never mind. Oh, you had to go all the way
Why is
down.
it
to the
silent?
bottom.
Oh, now it's music. Okay. It was
Don't fall
silent
into
for quite
lava.
a bit. Yeah, let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Wah. Ah.
Imagine.
Oh, now I just shoot a massive ball. Okay.
Imagine if this game had game overs. You finally beat this boss, and you try to leap towards the mask. You missed the jump, fall into the lava,
Yeah.
and to fight the boss over again.
Samuel says, I want to see an edit where someone replaces Hakon's teeth here with real teeth. I'll do that in the
Can we
highlight
not?
videos.
No, I want those things. Why would you do that?
Oh, because it'll be hilarious. Oh no. Yeah. His vet says, I like how the Paraka sinned before dying. Yeah. They're just like, oh, and they explode.
Speaking of two things, actually, highlights and also Bricklink. I did actually finally get about over a month ago. I finally got the pieces that I ordered
Right.
to rebuild my my poor little,
The Vorok that you threw across the room.
that I threw across the room. Yeah, I still haven't done it, but
Right.
the yokel, remind me to do that before you upload.
Right. So we can get
when
conclusion
you-
to that, yeah.
Yes, we need just add it to like the end of the last Mace of Shadows highlight.
I will, yeah. There's already some footage of that for that. Yeah.
Kumarok says, funny when Lewa does get his mask, you can see the two designs of the Picari. On the Suba is the weird one, and Onua is wearing the correct one. I'm not sure what you're talking about, Kumo. Are you talking about Manog?
In Manog?
And also, do you mean the Miru? Because they would mirrors the Miru.
Yeah.
Will there be joke cosmetics in 1.5, like one where good guy replaces Almatoran or Makoto becomes the Matuti, the Bionic Man? Not like that, but there are some joke cosmetics.
Yes, there are some joke cosmetics. The cosmetics really only affect the Toa.
Yeah.
They don't affect like other characters because that would
Mhm.
take quite a substantial amount of work to get looking right. So
Way too much than it's worth, you know.
yeah.
Can I just say I never knew who Makuti was until the last highlight.
Yeah.
That you
Right.
Just like, what is this? And I'm glad and upset that we never got that in Sweden.
Yep. Also, I kind of impressed myself with that highlight video, with the exactly
Right.
when it zooms in and it boosts the volume. I was like, I actually laughed at that myself the first time I said it.
I can't watch
I
the
know, you
highlight
can't
videos
watch
because I
them,
can't
but-
stand my own voice, so I have no idea what you're talking about.
Yeah.
I was watching because especially the ones where I'm there, because I always forget what actually I tend to forget what happens during
Right.
So it's fun
They are
to
good to look
rewatch.
back and reference, but I just can't stand my own voice. I don't know how you guys put up with me. So
Like I said in the chat a few like an hour ago, it's like the only voice I can stand is yours.
It's
No, I don't mind listening to my own voice. That's why I can watch them, and I
Yeah.
don't really care listening to other people's voices.
It's actually for me, I actually didn't like my own voice for a long time. I still don't really that much, but it takes a long time to get over it. But I have actually to where I actually kind of enjoy like listening to myself. It's a bit weird. And then there's so there's going to be joke cosmetics where there will be one where LJ replaces Liwa. That'll be really hard to do, but it would be funny.
It would be hard to do, but it would be really funny.
Get a human model in there.
Yeah.
Have him 3D scan himself. Perfect.
I mean, he doesn't have time to do a review of talks. He doesn't have time to 3D scan himself.
Yeah. I mean, yeah, it wouldn't be that hard, but it would be.
And just send me a full ref and I'll model him from scratch.
Oh yeah, just like take front and side pictures, and then Tony's on it.
Yeah, I mean, I want to get better at modeling people anyway.
Lurking Carrier says, one joke cosmetic idea: replace the Miro with a Kaden because the Kaden is better and the Miro is obsolete. That'd be pretty good too, yeah.
Okay, I need to actually read this. The wearer of the Fire Toa mask need not fear lava and fire since they can walk through them. This is like where, like, I think this is one of the few things where like the gameplay mechanics have violated the lore. I mean, aside from like the fighting the different enemies, it's been pretty good so far. And it also adds a fire ring attack to their fire weapon. Interesting. Okay.
Unless you're finally being able to walk on lava because you get another upgrade.
Yeah.
No, this stream has so far been the one where I've been using Google a lot more than usual.
Right.
Yeah.
Every second you guys just mention another word. I'm like, okay, what is this?
What's that? What is this? Yeah. Do you need to look up Thok or sentries?
Well, I don't need to look up Thok. And I'm pronouncing it that way because that sounds better.
Well, it's
Some Biofan asks. Biofan asks, will the G2 Toa be a joke cosmetic in 1.5?
That would be really hard to do, though.
Yeah.
I mean, it's possible, but that would take way too long.
Full body replacements like that are very difficult because you have to basically rig an entire new skeleton. So
well, you don't have to rig a new skeleton. You just have to replace the existing one with the correct parts, which would be very difficult considering how the skeleton is shaped. And it would just take way too much time and effort to actually make that as a joke cosmetic. Okay.
I have a question.
Mm.
Will we have the Maze of Shadow Nuirama colors as a
why is there? There's something under there. Can't see.
Can you
I'll ask my question again.
Yeah, sorry, I got distracted.
Will we have the Maze of Shadows Nuirama color palette as a hidden enemy?
Not in 1.5.
Aw, I don't want to play it anymore.
Yeah. Also, I'm hoping that my cough will be on by the.
by the dub stream.
Hey, make sure you drink a lot of water and take a lot of whatever you guys take for fruit.
Yeah, there's a lot of options there, but I'm doing my best on trying to keep it managed for the streams. If worst comes to worst, I'll just mute a lot during the stream, and hopefully I don't accidentally mute for a long time, as I tend to do sometimes.
Right.
Yeah.
I don't have a quick way to mute myself, and I don't want to constantly click on the Discord mute button.
Well, make a key for it. I just have a page down as mine.
I don't want to do that either because what if I forget to unbind it later?
Oh right, yeah. I rarely ever use page down, so that's why.
Some Biofan asks, can we play Coley at 1.5?
No, but there was going to be something about that was going to be cool, though we had to cut it for time. I mean, it's possible that I could actually implement it in time. It's not
We could
playing
just-
fully, but it's something, interesting.
Yeah.
So it's
We could just plonk down a physics actor Coley ball and just allow you to kick it around.
yeah, like in previous versions. But yeah, so that might be like the extent of being able to play Coley, but yeah, there's
It's not gonna
something.
be like Monog 2 where you
No.
have to change your stats or anything
No,
like
no,
that.
no.
Go play Coley Champions if you want that.
Exactly.
You just have that one quest from Monog 1 with the poisoned rocks.
Wait a minute.
The poison Coley vault.
He just shot a disc at me.
Yeah, they shoot this.
I thought they'd shoot. No, like a spinner. Sorry. He's shooting spinners at me. Look.
They look like
It's too fast for me to tell.
They look like round pests, like they're a pest dispenser to me.
Yeah. Well, it's like there's a. From what I can tell, there's a ring, and then there's a smaller circle inside, which looks like a spinner to me, not a disc. I'll zoom in on highlights for people, but yeah.
I am upset that there are no Bionicle pest dispensers.
Lurking Carrier asks,
Yeah, it's kind of
Can we-
unfortunate.
Lurking Carrier says, can we ride controllable boats in 1.5/2.0 instead of being able to fade to black fast travel system?
No,
Controllable boats, no.
sadly not. No.
It is. The boat system is meant to be a fast travel system. It's not really meant to be used for like exploration or travel that way. So
Yeah, it would be too overpowered.
yeah, it'd be very overpowered. Plus,
Use
I mean,
big
there's not a whole
speed
lot
on-
out in the ocean that you need to see. So
Oh, there's orange near Rama now.
You can travel all the way out to where your where your canister landed.
yeah,
Yeah.
but that isn't even out to sea. Like
But then you have to travel back.
Yeah.
Nah, if you want to ride around on a boat, there's a game called Legend of Zelda.
Yep.
yeah,
Is that Wind Waker? Oh, there's a
Wind Waker.
there's a Kane Ra.
Hey, it's the
a
thing
very
He's
lanky looking
He's
Kanira.
very lanky, and he's not
it's the
looking
thing
great
that killed
there.
me like 5 times in Bionicle the game.
All right. Yeah. At least these ones run around and attack you.
I was responsible for that highlight reel, and I know there are 2 things that I did notice. One is that I hate my stuttering. The other thing was that I just noticed that through the entire thing I kept my cool until that part.
Right.
Like that was the part where I just went.
No, don't go back down. No.
Kumo Rock says, funny you say that because Monog 2 has Wind Waker boating to train underwater. Yeah, true, it kind of does.
No.
But we're not making Monog 2.
Yeah, I wouldn't know. I wasn't there. I made a highlight video, but I didn't see much of it.
Yes, they did have a
Cool Rock says-
Bionicle electric toothbrush box turret.
Kumo Rock says,
Nice.
wasn't Monog 1.5 canceled long ago by another creator? Yes, that one was a fan game of like the Borak.
Yes, we played some of it. It was fun, but it was canceled, so it didn't have a whole lot, and also it broke.
And
Like the first chapter didn't work.
Yeah, and now Flash is obsolete, so there's no reason to work on it.
Yeah.
Some biofan says, will there be a small portion of
Oh,
Voya Nui you
yeah.
can see
What's this?
in one? I don't know. Will there be a
Oh,
small portion of Voya Nui you can see in 1.5 if you go far enough to reach the invisible border? Probably not. I don't know what the skybox looks like on
Yeah.
1.5.
No, but that could be an interesting thing to add. I'm not sure if that would
don't-
like be anything, but
I don't think it's actually logistically possible. I'm pretty sure Voya Nui
Yeah.
is too far away to
It
be seen
yeah, it would be like below the curvature of
below
the
the
planet.
horizon. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm just looking at the first map I found. There's like 5 different islands in front of it.
Oh, that's true. Yeah.
Yeah, imagine like
True.
And I know how the map of Sweden looks, and I can see an island that is like nearby where I live, but that is nowhere close to this distance.
Yeah.
Something's going on with his eye there. A little messed up.
Well, he is the drifter.
He is the drifter, yeah. Recover that ice mask of Matoro. Ooh.
Summer X says, I wouldn't say boating is OP, just not needed. Yeah, that's a fair way to say it. It's not really needed to get anywhere, really, other than by fast traveling between a few points. So
Is there a boat simulator?
Oh no. I hope that these aren't falling down. Is there like a... Did you say is there a boat simulator?
Yeah, you
Like
heard
a
me.
game? Yeah,
Yeah.
actually Francisco did a soundtrack for a boat simulator.
Ooh.
Our one of our music guys.
I was gonna say let's just mod boat simulator and replace everything with Bionicle.
Just replace it with the Gakoro boat. Hey, stop
Yeah.
shooting me, Doc. He's gorilla pounding his chest. Oh no.
Easter eggs like islands or creatures in the water would be cool. Wind Waker and its sequels did that.
Well,
It would be cool, yes. Although you're more likely to see some of that sort of thing in 2.0 rather than
also
1.5.
the fact that Legacy's water is like 2 feet deep doesn't help that. So what exactly am I supposed to do here while he's over there? I'm just supposed to sort of sit around and wait.
There's not a whole lot of things we can put in 2 feet deep water, so
Yeah.
You probably you're supposed to snipe him when he's over there.
When he stomped and something happened. He's sniping me though, and I can't stop it. Like I feel like I need to drop down to... Okay, that's too far.
Well, you dropped down.
I dropped down to the water. I mean, I know, like there's a... But I died before I get there.
I think this is just a badly designed boss fight.
Strange. What is his gimmick?
Knocking out all your gear so you get your first game over.
No. I mean, like in the lore.
Zach 10 is bees, Radek is dumb.
He's a drifter.
What's this guy?
He's
Well, not
the
his
drift-
title, his gimmick.
Yeah, I don't know. I just know he's.
We're not asking you, we're asking chat.
Well, I'm here, okay. I
Chat,
want to take
chat, what's
part in
his
this.
gimmick?
Oh, I can't get down now. Oh, okay. There's no place to hide. It takes down like all my health, and there's no way to avoid it.
Waiting on the chat to
Catch up here.
making
Making
opponents
opponents lose their balance? Like,
Well,
seriously?
it makes sense. Keep falling over.
Disorienting them. Interesting. Okay.
Okay.
Did I kill him?
Okay, that makes sense
Oh, yeah, I
with
killed
this tile as well.
Oof. Oh, am I supposed to
that's
be able to get
That's
over
not
there?
fair. That's not. No, I think you're supposed to defeat him when he's on your platform.
Yeah. Whatever. Matoro
That's-
mask. It's a wacky looking mask. Whoever wears the third ice Toa mask, somebody put a little bit more effort into this than the other ones. This description. Can see into the distance at 4 times their normal range. So you can zoom now. Cool. When they use an ice weapon, their target faces a 50% chance of being frozen. If they're using the Zamersphere launcher, their target suffers double damage. What? Can you use different weapons? Huh? You use different
Probably
weapons
can.
as, like, the same Toa?
I have no idea.
Am I
mean,
missing,
it
like, a
says-
huge part of the game here?
I think no. It's saying ability unlocked. You probably just got the ability to do it.
Right.
That's my guess.
I'll check it in the next zone here.
Thok also possessed the power to make inanimate objects come to life and serve him via walls, rocks, or plants.
You will serve me now, Wall.
He is the weapon of animate object.
Well,
The
there was those living statues in Maze of Shadows.
Yeah, but those weren't done by Thok.
You don't know that.
That should have been a part of that freaking. That should have been a part of that fight. There should have been a bunch of statues that came to life. That would've been
Yeah,
cool.
that would have been cool.
Yeah, I mean they implemented bees. They should have done that.
They implemented bees.
It did. He turns into bees. It's his invincible state.
Yeah.
The sands of Voyanui's desert domain are hot and dangerous. Behind the walls of the fortress called Avak's throne lurks the stone Paraka Avak. I couldn't have known that. Who is as merciless as the dunes that surround him. Nice little voice there for you, Bryson. Oh, of course, the dunes, and I spawn in a jungly area.
Kumorok says Thok could make himself crazy. Excuse me, I'm talking to the wall.
Yep. Excuse me, this wall is my friend.
Some biofan says, will Yellow's broken mask before his how be hidden in the sand in the Tawai beach?
Well, that would be a would that be a Komau, or wasn't it a yellow Komau?
In the movie, it's kind of a Komau crossed with a Mahiki. It's a bit hard to tell what it is.
Right. I'm not sure if that's like a necessary thing now.
I mean, we could do a similar thing to what you did in that one area.
Oh,
in
right.
Hawaii.
Yeah, I could, yeah. That could be a thing.
Well, okay.
I like how you when you go into the water, you just give up.
Yeah, I just gave up because, like, you know, what's the point of even trying to jump out? Like, there's no point
you're
in that.
losing your gears.
Well, yeah, but like I would have died either way because it's such a fast drain. Well, that's a cool Voyanui texture. Very low res. Very cool. Very low res.
I mean, for this like for being a DS game. This
Oh,
was like
okay. There's the zoom.
Whack.
It's a very icy zoom.
Yeah, that actually wasn't pleasant at all to look at. I was gonna say for being a DS game, this is a very nice core game.
Some biofan asks, can we buy some Hookie merch in 1.5?
Kind of. I don't really want to say much more about it than that, but that is actually a good point. I could add something like that. We already kind of can.
I mean, that would be pretty simple with the current systems, right?
Yeah.
To add in.
Also, hold on. Listen to the bass in this song. It's so good.
I don't hear bass.
Oh, come on.
That's pretty good. I hear it. It's pretty good. I mean, it's DS based, but it's good for DS. Like, if anything, it's a great soundtrack.
Yeah, just the soundtrack in this game is fantastic.
Were Nui Ramas in Bionicle Heroes?
Yep, I believe so.
Yeah. I don't recall either Nui Ramas or what are ones called Nui Jagas. I only recall them having like the ones that aren't canon to the lore.
I'm not sure.
Histovan says, it looks like Jollar has a reddish-orange noble Mahiki. Yeah, but it also looks like a reddish-orange noble Komau. Because if you look, it's got some elements of the Mahiki, it's got some elements of the Komau. I actually had a discussion on the Bionicle subreddit about this recently. And it looks like both of them. It's like a cross between the two. I don't know.
Somebody wasn't entirely sure what they were making.
Yeah.
Yeah, it does look like it. You're right. It looks because it has like the bottom half of the Mahiki and the top half of the what's it called?
Komau.
Yeah.
Yeah,
right, because it has like the square mouth versus
yeah.
But I would say
it also has the circuitry wires on there too.
Right. Well, the Komau has that too, but just in like a different location.
Yeah, I would say if anything, it's because there's more circuitry wires. It's more similar to the Komau than it is to the Mahiki in my opinion.
This looks cool.
So I would say it's Komau. Oh, look at that! That is really cool.
This is very strongholdy.
Yeah.
Yeah, I like that.
Yeah. I think what Jollar had was a Komau. It looks the closest to it.
Right.
which is weird considering the movie doesn't have anything that looks close to any of the masks.
Yeah.
Well, they've got something that looks close to the brow.
Yeah.
And Boxster did say it's a coma. The movie coma has a square mouth for some reason. And
Yeah.
I do see that as well.
And the and like Matau, he's in one scene. The Matatu looks pretty decent. It looks pretty similar to like an actual Matatu. I always get freaking. It's annoying that Matau wears the Matatu.
Well, that's an easy way to remember him.
Oh yeah, but it's like
I just call him Green Guy.
Matau doesn't wear a Matatu.
yeah, the Matatu is the telekinesis.
No,
oh no, sorry. Nuju does,
I mean,
right?
Yeah, Nuju wears a Matatu.
Nuju.
Right.
That one does look.
But still, the confusion is real there.
So it's not easy to remember Matau.
No, it's not.
Anyway, so Green Guy.
My point is still very much valid, though.
Hold on.
Oh, you can shoot like an ultra blast with the other button. Now that I have the final upgrade.
Right.
Bow.
We've got a few more comments here. So, Kumo Rock says, you mentioned gag cosmetics. Monog 1 had toys of themselves breaking the fourth wall. There are some...
Well, yeah.
Possibly some Toa toys.
It's not entirely breaking the fourth wall because, you know, there could be Toa toys on Matanui just of, you know,
I mean,
Matoran and Toa, you know.
people collect baseball cards, so why wouldn't they collect Toa statues?
People collect Holy balls, you know.
Yeah.
So it makes complete sense, you know, they collect Toa statues. Oh, look. That's a cool looking Kakama. Ooh, spinny gun.
Oh,
It's garbage.
New Toa?
Yes.
Yeah, new Toa.
Nice.
And
Some
as per
biofan
standard, new Toa is garbage.
They'll get better.
Yeah.
Some biofan says, can we go snowboarding in Kanohi in 1.5 like in Bionicle the game?
I wish. It's just a very complicated thing to design.
Yeah.
Where you need like sliding physics and you need to have the animation and, you know, everything.
I think it was on the wish list for
It
Legacy, but it didn't make the
was.
final cut.
And it is still on like the wish list for it might even be in the like full design of 2.0 as well. I'm not sure.
I think it's on the wish list for 2.0,
Right.
so it might happen, it might not.
The freaking bass has turned it up now. I turned up the bass.
I kind of hear it. I didn't turn on the audio very much, but I do kind of hear it.
People can hear it in the stream though. Let's turn up the intensity.
I'm noticing that the weapons are pretty much like how they were in the HD version, where their weapons seem to be glorified versions of the
Mata ones.
The Mata ones instead of their own
Ooh,
weapons.
it's getting laggy here. Ooh. Struggling.
Will you be adding the Gaha as endgame content either in 1.5 or 2.0? Gaha? I'm not familiar with that term.
Hold on.
Do you mean the Barag?
Yeah, the
Voriky's
bar.
map.
Oh, Voriky's mask? What?
That's the first thing that showed up when I wrote Bionicle Gaha. It's
I wasn't aware that was what Voriky's mask is called. Voriky's mask is actually a sort of difficult one to figure out because
It's a stretch Picari. Yeah.
Well, it's a stretch Picari, but
you mean
not
like
only that,
you
but
mean
its
like
mass
function
power.
wise? Yeah.
Yeah, its mass power is prosperity. Like, what does that mean? Does that mean you get more loot drops? I guess it would, wouldn't it? You get more loot
Yeah,
drops from enemies.
Cookie looking holy here. He's just like, oh. You don't see that?
I will say the Gaha will definitely not be in 1.5,
yeah, no.
and it's probably not going to turn up like that in 2.0. But
You get the Gaha, and suddenly you don't lose any health or any of your you're
It's just
invincible.
invincibility mode.
Yeah, invincibility forever.
All right, I'm gonna be right back. You guys feel free to keep talking.
Oh, that's the worst prompt to give me. Okay.
Snowball, like the Roxy and Bionicle Heroes have Metro armor or leg pieces that broke the physics of Lego toy. Yeah, they do. They don't have their proper parts for some reason. Trying to read.
Rock says Voriky is non-canon and canon, but his mask power is still unknown. His mask is the mask of prosperity. I'm pretty sure. Like, I thought that was like confirmed for Voriky.
I'm trying to. I'm on the. Well, I'm on.
I forget where I heard of that, but that's what I've been using it for this like entire time that I've known of Voriky. So.
I only learned of Voriky like maybe a year ago. So I have no idea.
Right.
That actually may be something more interesting. Because he designed a lot of, yeah, like the mask power. Because he designed a lot of the like freaky lore.
Did he? Really?
Yeah, through reviving Bionicle.
Through reviving, well, yeah, but I thought, maybe.
I mean, a lot of the
asks,
lore, like inspiration comes from there.
Right. Some biofan asks, will the stone that holds the Evoki be hidden somewhere in Tawahi in 1.5?
Oh, that's a good point. I should add that.
It's currently not in 1.5. Joe Cool might add it now.
Yep.
But it's not in 1.5. But I will say it might crop up in 2.0. You'll have to keep your eyes open.
Also, by the way, I just wanna bring attention to this. Investigate the fortress. Thank you.
In other words, shoot everything you see.
Investigate the fortress. A good description.
Lurking Carrier has a good idea. I would assume the Gaha in regards to BMOP would be auto regen protodermis when activated, thus removing certain logistical issues. Example, trying to find a flipping protodermis pool. This is a discussion that Joe Cool and I have had a lot, because I agree with you, Lurking Carrier. Finding proto pools in Legacy is an absolute nightmare.
It's a bit easier now,
and it is,
luckily.
It is easier now,
mainly
because of me.
Yeah.
Because I went in and I actually put proto pools in convenient locations, because apparently Joku wanted it to be as hard as possible to get and use mask power.
Not that hard. It's just that I think it's just that it's very hard to design stuff like this because I'm so used to the game that, like, you know, I'm constantly playing it, so I know where all the proto pools are. So to me, they're super convenient because they're like, oh, there's one right there, and I can just go grab it. But for people who don't know,
but you gotta remember. People don't know that. People don't know where those are placed.
Yeah, for people who don't know, it's like, you know.
And most people don't know that you can use the Mask of X-ray vision and see them through the walls. So, like, it's super inconvenient to like look around, walk across the entire map. Like the first time I played the 1.5 development build, I just stick to the critical path, so like the roads and everything, and I didn't find a single proto pool. And I was like, okay, that's not right. We gotta fix that.
It's also because sorry. A little sick.
Can I just intervene while you fix your throat?
Sorry,
I want to get in on this topic because I do want to say that because when I was playing the game, I had no issue with the stuff being not like easily accessible. I thought like it gave me a reason to explore the island. But I can understand if you don't want to explore the island, you just want to like, run around.
There are plenty of
annoying. And
there are plenty of other reasons to explore the island.
I'm not done. I will say that yes, you can use the X-ray vision, but that also drains your protodermis. So it is the whole reason why you want to get your protodermis back to begin with. So
Also,
I understand why adding more it's gonna make it better.
Also, you have plenty of reasons to explore the island. You want to find all the masks. That's a reason to explore the island right there. You
There
don't
weren't a lot
need.
of masks in the early versions.
True, there weren't a lot of masks previously, but we fixed that. So yeah, there are other reasons to explore the island. You don't. It'd be like this. It'd be like if you like played Call of Duty or something, and there was only ammo for your guns in specific hard to reach places that you have to shoot through a bunch of bad guys to get through. That's what it was like. Like you can't get there without using ammo, but in order to get ammo, you have to get there, and it's just this endless cycle of not. It wasn't great, but we've added more protocols, so it's a lot easier to get to.
I will say I don't like the because that is an issue that I definitely had with another game we played, Maze of Shadows. Like I get the idea of wanting to like limit your like all of your abilities and such, so you have to be careful. But I don't like the fact that you don't have any way of attacking without having to use like a disc or anything. Like you can only use disc or your powers. You don't have like punch the enemy, and I did not like that. Especially since the only person in that entire group who can use discs is Vakama.
Right.
Yeah.
Kumo Rock says, "Wait, mass power is tied to WTF." This is for Massive Power Legacy. You have a mass power bar
that does not regenerate.
That does not regenerate. It's filled with protodermis, and you got to find proto pools to get more.
Yeah, it's not strictly lore friendly, so just don't worry.
Yeah. Also, there's no elemental energy bar in Legacy. There's just cooldown on the elemental power.
Carrier says in response to the whole losing ammo thing, to say you're basically describing ODST on Legendary, and I haven't played that. I haven't played the ODST on Legendary, but I will say. In Halo, you can still punch people even if you have no ammo, so you still have a weapon.
Well, yeah, but that's like saying in Legacy you can still walk and you can still run to find a protopool.
Yeah. Yes, but they're never where you expect though.
Yeah,
that's the thing. Or at least they weren't. They weren't.
The argument here, at least from my end, with like the whole lack of ammo thing, I'm going based on Maze of Shadows here because again I didn't have an issue with Legacy, but like in Maze of Shadows it's a problem because you don't have any other way.
You don't have an infinite weapon in Maze of Shadows. So if you're not me or if you're not Yoku, you have to lose all your powers.
But we are called Masks of Power. We got to make sure that the masks are actually usable in the game. That's the thing.
That is true.
Let me get through some more of these comments. Hence you don't need to search out protocols. We already have sort of something like that. I don't know if we want to say what we have sort of for the end game protocol solution.
What do you?
I mean, it's not super.
Yeah, it's not super.
Not super really critical. It basically, once you get the gold masks, you use a lot less protodermis when you use mask powers. So
gold mask. The gold masks do actually do something now. They add stat buffs to your stuff. So it's to a point where it's noticeable, which is nice.
Yeah. Samuel says you can see them through walls? ? Yes. Use the Akaku a lot. It really helps.
Yes, it is the Mask of X-ray vision, so obviously.
Yeah. Just searching through for the legacy specific comments here.
Yeah. Well, I wanted to say this earlier, but Yoko was having a cough.
Yeah.
With like that whole rock with the Evoky thing in it, you should just put an actual Evoky inside that rock.
I probably can. Yeah. I mean, I don't know why you would, but
I mean,
Well,
it's
you
canon.
put the Voriky inside there, and then you can use the Mask of X-ray Vision. to see it.
right, yeah.
Oh, that'd be cool, actually. I was just thinking, what if you clip the camera into the rock?
Yeah.
But the Daz is here, like, hey, let's put some logic into it.
Yeah.
And you wouldn't be able to interact with it in any way, but it'd be like, oh, hey, cool, look at that.
Yeah, I mean, you had to push the rock into the lava. We can't push stuff.
Yeah, exactly.
Some biofan asks, in 1.5, will you be able to see more Matoran like Takua or Kongu? Absolutely.
Yep. More of the famous
yep.
Matoran are included. I'm trying to make sure each one, at least from Monog, like that you interact with, is in there. It's a difficult thing to do. There's a lot of them, and they all have kind of personalities and such. So
Yeah. But yeah, there's definitely going to be a lot more recognizable Matoran.
Real quick, I just want to bring attention to this music here. It's kind of bopping.
Yeah, that's pretty good.
It sounded a little bit better earlier, but I think it
Sounds
progressed.
like it. No, the part I heard sounded like something straight from a Sonic game.
Yeah,
Samuel says,
very bopping.
well, hopefully the new placements won't need to use the Yakuza so much for that. Yes,
Yeah, not as much,
You'll
yeah.
definitely be able to find
hey,
protocools a lot easier now.
that was very level designy. I like that. So this is where I came in, and I came in and I saw this, and I was like, oh, that's where I need to get. And then I went around the whole place, and I came out here. That's smart.
But yeah, Samuel, there's definitely going to be a lot better placements. In every village, you're going to be able to find a protopool.
Yeah.
So.
And there is also the meditation stones, which people don't really know about yet. So, you know.
Yes,
they're similar to
a new feature.
Protopools, but they're not as they're more useful in my opinion.
They're not limited like protopools are. Yeah. Meditation stones, they refill your health and stamina to full on all the Toa. So.
Yes. And
that's a lot more useful than protopools.
And then they also save and let you switch the time. So
yeah. Meditation stones are pretty nice.
Some biofan says, can we fight evil Liwa in 1.5? I know you're referring to the Onua Liwa fight, so not that one. But I don't want to spoil anything else, so I'll just say that.
Yeah, no spoilers.
Yes.
I'm gonna be playing this during when it's released.
Right. Yes.
In 1.5, will the telescope be controllable? Yes.
Yes.
Ooh.
Yep. That is one of the cool
I think
things.
it's already
Actually,
in there, actually. Yeah, it's already in 1.4.
There are. Is that? Oh, right.
Yeah.
There are a lot more telescopes in 1.5 as well, though. I think each village has at least one nearby, if not in the village itself.
Yeah, and there's some around the world as well. Yeah.
Yeah.
Stolen Jeep. Smash through the guardians of the inner halls to Avak's keep. Cool.
Is that one Matoran is still holding his tool like a gun?
Yeah.
Oh, look at that! It's already stream time. Stream's over.
Do you want to keep going?
I mean, I say we go for another hour because none of us realized it.
Yeah.
So might as well.
I can go until I get tagged in another server. So.
Do we want to play the trailer again?
Do you want to take a break?
I think everybody's been.
Has everyone sort of seen it? I think everyone's seen it thus far. And
so,
if they haven't seen it, they can go to the YouTube channel. So
yeah. It's on the main Mask Power Team Kanohi YouTube channel. Just check it out there. There's the little teaser video. There's also the website has been updated with the new stuff. And there will be wallpaper versions of the fancy promo image we did up on there for download later. Just I haven't added them yet.
Right. Some biofan says, so can we use an Akaku on the telescope and see someone in the red star like we can?
No.
No, that would be kind of interesting though. But no, you can look at the red star, but you can't see through the red star.
Yeah, that would be wacky. Too much.
Lurky Carrier says, some biofans, that would only work with the Aksunuva, which allowed Gali to share the power with the telescope.
Oh right, yeah.
I wish I knew what we were talking about.
The Nuva masks, they allow you to share powers. So like you can transfer your power to another Toa or something. So you say, look at this X-ray thing.
I understood that. Like that
Right.
that didn't go over my head. The part that went over my head was the whole Leakon is in the Red Star.
Oh, he
Oh.
died.
Yeah, I know
Yeah,
he
Leakon died.
So
He
when you
didn't-
die,
and
you go
when
to the
you-
Red Star.
Yeah. When you die, you go to the Red Star. That's where dead people go in Bionicle.
Yeah.
They go there
Is
to
that-
get a new body built for them.
Is that unless your body was destroyed like entirely, then you can't be resurrected?
I think so. There's some sort of rule like that.
So
Yeah.
Leakon could
There
come
you
back, but he chose not to.
Well, I think
No,
the Red
no.
Star's-
They can't come back.
Yeah,
So,
you can't come back from the Red
the-
Star.
yeah. It's supposed to fix you and send you back, but the sending back thing didn't really work.
Yeah, so you're
So-
stuck on Red
the
Star.
They only wrote half the code.
Yep. No.
They wrote,
It-
yeah,
it-
they
It broke.
wrote half the they wrote half the code and then they were due for release.
Yeah, the code
Yeah.
had
yeah.
a major bug in it where if it got disconnected from the rest of the robot, then it just happened to entirely break the sending back function. Oh hey, this is a little bit of auto aim now.
They got disconnected from the server.
Yeah.
Yeah, basically.
Oh my god, this
Yep,
is so
yep.
slow.
Oh no! You know what happened on the GitHub link? They only have pull permissions. They don't have push permissions.
Oh, no. People have no idea what we're talking about.
No, actually, for once I understood that. No, I was gonna say it has amazing download speed but terrible upload speed.
Ow.
Right.
Yeah. Well, then that would just mean it takes like years to be able to send someone back, but they just can't.
Yeah. It can't. It doesn't have the right permission.
I think this has splash damage. Oh, it does, yeah.
If we got the password.
Oh, and also, by the way, Ahuki here is looking kind of sad. Is that just me?
Well, that's because his love is in canon.
Oh, right. Also, yeah.
Some biofan says the Red Star can only resurrect beings that aren't severely damaged. So Sidorak can't come back since
he got
the
demolished.
key to
The
the
key
key
to
to
Nangu
Nangu smashed his head to Haru's.
Yeah. His
Tonga.
head is just gone. It's in the pavement. The part is a part of the pavement now. In Metro Nui.
They can only show him getting hit.
Yeah.
Yeah, you go back to Metro Nui, like when they go back after they were on Mananui, and they just see Sidorak's head in the pavement. It's just like just like a face imprint.
Yeah. Lurking Carrier says also Rahi cannot be resied by it.
Res-
Yeah, well, Rahi aren't really sentient, so it doesn't really work for them.
See, look, he's kind of shooting discs. See? Oh, come on, shoot me
Yeah,
more.
this.
No, sorry, not discs. I keep saying discs. The spinners. See, look.
Now he's jealous. I kind of see it. It's a very small sprite. It's weird to see.
It is, but
Oh,
That's why I
Kumo
find-
Rocks is giving Sidorak a burn here. The only lay he ever got was by a grumpy non-gender Cyclops.
wow, this.
Isn't Kitonga another thing that has like three different things has the same name?
No, I
no,
think there's only one. Well,
Is it like-
Kitongu is a race, Rahi race, but most of them were killed except for one.
Yeah, and
Okay.
well, he also does go by the Kitanangu, so.
Well, in our head canon, he does.
No, in the movie, it's just Mata that says it.
Yeah.
Oh.
I figured.
Oh, right.
Yeah, it's a very
I think-
fitting thing for Mata to say.
I think he said something
Yeah.
else in the. I think he said something else in the Swedish dub, but I can't remember what.
Well, yeah, because it probably wouldn't work in the Swedish dub because of like its wordplay. So
Yeah.
It'd have to be something
Wordplay
different.
is one of those things that's really hard to translate.
Yeah. It'd have to be something completely different in a different language.
Especially with like songs that are supposed to have rhymes and stuff in them. I
yeah.
can't imagine being that translator.
Oh man, the freaking freeze function on this is awesome.
I'm gonna be here until the end of this level. Then I'm gonna head out.
Okay.
Right. Okay.
Some biofan asks, how many cosmetics can we expect to see?
I think
There's
there's.
a fair few.
Yeah, I would have to count it, but I think there's like 10 or something. Not sure.
Right. Without like naming them, there's that.
That one.
Well, I
that
can't-
one.
that one, and that one, and then that one. There's the I can't even say like any of that because I would be spoiling how to get it.
Right. You can.
I'll just count them through my head.
Well,
so.
there are some that are in like 1.4, so there are some that you can talk about, like the shoulder things,
Right.
pauldrons. But there are
Yes,
quite a few that
the-
you can't talk about.
Yeah. There's that one that that you and Marco were working on for a long time.
Well, the one that Markle told me to work on for a long time, and I didn't, and then I finally did.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
And now
Yep,
Marco's
yep,
super
that
happy
one.
with it, and he wears it all the time.
Yeah. Then there is the one you did recently.
Oh right.
The one that I groaned about.
Yeah. The one that you groaned about that you said that's great.
Yeah, I groaned, but it's great. It's great.
It's great.
Then there's, well, obviously there's the gold masks, which are technically a cosmetic, even though not really. They're like a lore-based cosmetic. Yeah. But yeah, you can toggle the gold masks off if you want.
Yeah, it does remove the buff as well, so yeah.
So yeah, there are a fair few extra cosmetics that I'm not.
Oh, so
I either don't know about or I'm not thinking of.
only you're supposed to go down. So it was the end of that
that's the end of
level.
the level.
I just saw a question from Histoven. It's like, what was when we were able to see through the Coliseum floor, and I don't think he ever did that.
Yeah, he did in Bionicle 2. It's because he was using his mask of night vision, which is just a massive flashlight.
Because I was going through the. Oh, we know that he does it in the end of the movie, right? Never mind.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, but I'm gonna head out now. You guys have a good day and hope and enjoy the game.
See ya.
Bye bye.
Thank you for coming by. Bionic.
Lurking Carrier asks, is Togs going to get a final update that adds the scopeless Akaku/scoped other Kanohi in the option menu? Togs, probably not, but 2.0, that is one of the things that we plan to have, so.
Yeah. Especially considering Togs is more of like a
it's more of a
gameplay
alpha,
demo.
really.
Yeah.
It's to sort of get feedback on the gameplay and see how everything feels. So, yeah, it's probably not going to. There's not really going to be much more in terms of cosmetics in Togs, but in 2.0, there's definitely going to be some more options along those lines. So.
Ooh. The credits yet.
Okay.
I'm considering it, but.
Right.
There
might be something along those lines, but in 2.0. There's definitely going to be something like that. I'm not going to directly say what it is, but you'll have to do some searching for it. But there's going to be some references to Deb Matoran in there. And now it's just back to you and me.
Yeah. Why are there only 3 pillars in this room? It maddens me. Oh, I guess because it's a corner turn.
It's a corner turn. Yeah.
Could have added something like over there to make it fit with the 4 pillars, and like.
I never got a chance.
Yeah.
Right. Samuel says, I never got a chance to play Togs because I have a Mac, so I'm really looking forward to the May release.
Hopefully it comes out on Mac.
Yes. Hopefully we do have the Mac build ready by then, but if we don't, you may have to wait a little bit longer, but we do plan to have a Mac build eventually, so.
eventually and hopefully, because you know it's not 100% guaranteed. So you could always try the you could always try like wine or whatever it's called.
I used to use Parallels 11 to put a Windows operating system on my Mac when I had a Mac. So yeah, you could look into something like that. But, yeah.
Hey, isn't this the theme music? Like, oh, this is like the intro music, right, for the game? It's got the.
I don't know. I'm not a music guy, so I know what I like, but I'm not gonna be able to recognize it.
Come on. I mean.
Okay, that was that thing.
I'm just doing that because like it's I don't know if it's me being like autistic or something, or if it's just like or just me being a detail oriented person, or if it's just you being the other way, like not paying attention. So I'm not sure if I don't know which way it's going here.
I'm definitely not paying attention to the music, so it's partially that.
I'm not even talking about just that. I'm talking about like the other day in Legacy where you put a meditation stone right next to a meditation stone.
Oh yeah, that. I don't even know what happened there. I've got no answers for you on that.
Yeah, I don't even know what happened. That was a very confusing moment when I saw that. Which obviously nobody knows what we're talking about.
Yeah, Lurking Carry says it is the title theme, so this is the same music as the.
Right, yeah. It fits nicely, but it is the title theme.
Could you not break through that wall down there?
No, I believe that is Huki's ability. Because the earth walls look different. They're
don't you have to?
No, well, yeah, but I don't have his full
Oh, right.
build yet, and that's when I get that thing. Oh man, it's kind of lagging a bit. It's 2 HD.
Some biofan asks, in Pokora, will we see Kapura there looking at the sunset with some relaxing tunes in 1.5?
That's a good point, actually. I need to add that.
Yeah, that'd be a cool
Also,
reference.
something that I saw that was absolutely awesome was, I don't know who did it. It may have actually been some biofan, but somebody in Stud.io put together Kapura on the beach looking at the sunset.
Nice.
In a reference to that. That was just awesome to me. So yes, I will add that. Ow. 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 Hero mode. Let's go.
Kumarok suggests Huki and Holly looking at the sunset.
Yeah, well, that could be one too, yeah. Oh, wow. Wow. Lagging out. Oh, what's this? What is that?
What the heck is that?
It's like a slicer.
Is that supposed to be like a spiny stone ape or something?
Maybe. It looks like a slicer to me for some reason. Oh, he's gone. He's dead. I wonder if he had music, because like I had the.
So some biofan says, yeah, that was me that did that. The Lego,
oh, right, yeah.
the Lego thing on the beach. Yeah, sweet.
Thank you for doing that. That was very cool.
Yeah.
To see.
Yeah.
Oh, there's a secret back here. Wow.
Is it a secret, or is it where you're supposed to go?
I think this is a secret, or where I'm supposed to go. I don't know. It looks like
feels
a secret.
bit long for a secret.
Yeah, it does feel a bit long for a secret, though. Oh no, it is a secret. Ta-da! See, because it needed to lead me back around to here.
Right. Gotcha.
Right. That's yeah.
Okay.
Nobody gets my jokes about Daz. Nobody laughs at him.
What?
Nobody laughs at my jokes about you. How you always say right, and I always just say right a bunch.
Oh.
Just to imitate
well, I don't
you.
think people realize it's you being imitational. I think they just think it's just you also saying right.
Right.
I do say right a lot though. That's just my like
Yes, you do.
standard response.
Yeah, I know. It's just wow. I am. for some reason,
People
goodness.
have misconstrued it for like sarcasm before, like I'm saying right, stuff
Right.
like that.
Yeah, but I mean,
When I-
that is your thing, though. So
It is just my thing. I'll just type right when I am
lowercase,
just agreeing
no,
with something
yeah,
or.
lowercase, no punctuation, just right. Yep,
I mean,
it works.
it's better than just typing K. Like K feels bad when you like type out this long thing and you just get K.
Okay. Yeah. Unless it's like warranted for the situation, where it's like I'm bug fixing, and then you're like, "Here's this massive explanation of a bug," and I'm like, "Okay,
Right. Yeah. Yeah.
thank you for telling me this horrible information."
Although in those situations, I find it's better to just like reply with a reaction, just because it's like, okay, I saw that
Yeah,
and I'm working on it.
like a variation of a head desk GIF. You know.
Yeah. Yeah.
One of those. It's
Yeah.
very appropriate for how I feel when I'm trying to fix
Yeah.
bugs on
Yeah.
PC.
And we have found a fair few pretty
Fixed a
devastating
lot
bugs,
as
so-
well, which is
Yes.
good.
Yes, we have.
So the game will be a bit more stable when it comes out,
Yeah.
including performance.
Yes.
I've
We
been
had a
able.
big performance pass a while
Yeah.
ago, so.
If my computer, which is not by any means top of the line anymore, it's like very medium range now. I have a 1080. So
Right.
if somebody had my build with a 1080p monitor, then they would be able to run BMOP at 60 FPS, because I can run it when it's not full screened at 60 FPS. So it's when it's full screened at my 4K resolution on my monitor, and also ultra wide, so 4K and ultra wide, it even adds to the amount of pixels you need to render. So with those two combined, it does drop the performance significantly. So if it was just 1080p with my current setup, then it would be absolutely fantastic. We have some more questions about 1.5.
Yes. In 1.5 or
Oh.
2.0, will the disc finder Matoran be present or have dialogue / subplot / side quest? I'm not familiar with the disc finder Matoran. Who are they?
I don't know. But this is awesome.
Oh,
He's just chilling on his throne, and I'm in here, and I'm like, "Hey, how's it going?" Oh, she's gonna. Hello, sir.
okay.
Should I shoot him?
No,
He looks really cool, though.
he does.
He really doesn't care about me, though.
Yeah, turn around and shoot that charge somewhere else, and let's just look at him.
Oh no, I'm not. It's not a charge thing. It just builds up on its own, so I don't have to shoot it.
Oh, okay.
So I'm just gonna wander around a bit until he notices me.
Yeah, might as well. You probably don't want to get all those right now because
Well, but it builds
you need the health later.
my hero
You'll need,
meter.
yeah,
though.
but you'll need the health later.
Well,
Don't
Yeah,
get the red ones.
okay,
Get the gray ones.
well, no. I think the red ones just do more. I don't know if they actually give you health. I think health is just a recharge.
I'm pretty sure they give you health. I've seen the health go up when you collect it.
Well, I have to get up here anyways. I think they might speed up your health recharge.
Well, then save them for when you need the health.
Well, I have hero
recharge.
mode now, though. So he's not noticing at
True.
all, so you can just wander around here, like, endlessly, and just say, "Hey, how's it going, Avak?" He's terrifying, though. Just this massive Baraka, and he's just like, he's so, like, intimidating that he doesn't even need to acknowledge that you're here.
Yeah. That's super interesting.
Okay, let's shoot him now.
Going back to your question, Lurkin Carrier, could you please tell us who the Disc Finder Matoran are? Because I'm not familiar with them. I don't think Joko's familiar with them. So
Not
likelihood is they won't show up in 1.5, but they may show up in 2.0 if I can understand who they are.
He's so intimidating. Look how freaking massive he is.
All the Parak are huge.
Yeah, it's just so terrifying, because, like, oh, now he's running. Where'd he go?
Where did he go?
What's his?
What the heck?
I don't know. What's his?
Up
What's
on
his
top,
quirk?
Up on top, there's Vaki up there.
Yeah, but what's his quirk?
I don't know what his quirk is.
Oh, and there's a turret here. Oh yeah, I forgot. Avak has turrets.
Yeah.
Hero mode. This is a terrible gun. There he is. Oh, there he goes. He jumped into the universe.
Oh, okay. The Disc Finder Matoran are the Matoran who found the Great Discs in the 2004 arc.
Oh, what? You mean the Tometru?
Yeah, well, no, the Matoran that the Toa Metro have to find who know where the Great Discs are.
GBA game right here, look.
Yeah. Yeah, no, okay. They're the 2004 Matoran set.
Right.
Akmau is one of them.
I just... This gun is OP.
Yeah. Wow, yeah. That's a good question, Lurking Carrier. I think, will the Matoran themselves be in there, even if they don't have a quest? Joko?
In 1.5?
Yeah.
It depends. If I get like a list of who they are, I could probably add them. Yeah, I'm sure there's
Right.
one on Biosector or something.
Oh yeah. There. I mean, you've already got one in there, Akmau.
Oh right, yeah.
So yeah, Akmau's definitely showing up.
That was a little too
apparently
easy.
they were in Minok too as well. So yeah, we'll look into adding them, but they probably won't have a quest until 2.0. So.
Yeah.
Someone said his quirk is that he can make perfect prisons for whoever his quarry is.
It's not a great quirk. Just like, I can make the perfect prison. You will never escape. Ooh,
Yeah, that is a pretty great quirk, actually. If it
Yeah, it's
in
useful.
any other
but it's
context
like-
than a video game.
Yeah, it's useful. It's just a little bit lame. Whoever wears the stone Toa mask is immune to all splash damage from Earth Toa weapon. Oh, so you can actually hurt yourself? I didn't realize. They can also destroy certain selections of stone terrain. Yeah, see, that's what I was talking about. It's those different walls,
Right.
which look
Right. Gotcha.
remarkably similar to the other ones.
Yeah. Lurking Carry says Viasola, Nuri, Orcam, Tehuti, Iri, and Akmau
Yeah.
are the Disc Matoran.
Yeah, I know about them. I could probably add them. Okay, time
Yeah.
for Vazonak. Both of them, probably. The marshy area near the rear of Voyanui is the island's water region. Oh, yeah, I could guess that. It always
Yeah.
seems to be night there. Oh no. How?
How? How? That's
I-
not how solar systems work.
That's not how planets work. Okay, sure. I mean, I guess if the entire island is... Well, no, even then, doesn't make sense. I was gonna say if the entire island is like... a valley, then I guess the shadows most of the time would cover up that area, but... like, I mean, that doesn't make sense still. In his aquatic abyss, the water parok of Vezok knows many ways to... sorry, it's Vizok and then Vezon. There you go.
Yeah.
Vizok knows many ways to defeat his enemies. Is that like his quirk? That he knows many ways to defeat his enemies? That's kind of lame. Oh, hold on. That music is way too peaceful.
I mean, it is pretty scenery right now. So.
It is, yeah. Uh-oh. It's picking up.
Yeah.
I like the old auto aim on that.
Right.
It's very useful. Ooh.
Lurking Carrier says marshy area, swamp gas obscuring local atmospheric conditions.
Oh,
Maybe, but that wouldn't block out sunlight.
yeah. It wouldn't turn.
Maybe
It wouldn't turn the sky to stars.
Yeah. Maybe everyone's just high and hallucinating
Yeah,
the night sky
from
here.
the swamp gas.
That would make sense. That would make sense.
Everyone that goes here thinks it's nighttime,
Yeah, yeah.
just because of how foggy it is. Oh, and that was a Tanakh. It's nice. Similar thing to where like the Ta guys are the most powerful.
Yeah.
Oh wow, it splits. It splits when there's multiple enemies. It splits
That's
and
cool.
auto selects the enemies. That's really cool. This is actually a really useful weapon now.
All of the big ones are.
Yeah, all the final ones are really useful. The ones you start with are complete garbage. Which is why I didn't want to unlock all the Toa first, because then, you know, there would be one good weapon that I used the whole time.
Right.
Whereas now there's a few of them. Get
Right.
up there though. Yeah? No.
Maybe there's something behind you can jump on and glide over.
I feel like there's something I need to like use. Maybe I'll be able to get there later.
Maybe you'll be able to like swim up waterfalls or something.
I don't know.
Some
Big and
biofan
sore.
says. Some biofan says, will silly types of thing be in 1.5 somewhere hidden in Onawahi?
In some form, yes. Not exactly the same because he's different spot and stuff. But oh wow, actually, sorry, I just looked at my health bar. It's huge now.
Yeah.
Is it across all the Toa? Yeah, apparently. Yeah. He will be in there, just in a different form. So yes, there will be a silly Tepu reference. Excuse me, Tanakh?
Vizok had the ability to absorb the powers of any creature in close
Ow.
proximity, store them, and then use
Right.
them himself later on. Okay, so he's got the Peter Petrelli power.
Right, yeah. This looks really good. though.
You guys get 10 points if you know that reference.
I don't, so I don't know.
You don't?
No.
Peter Petrelli, he's a character on the old TV show Heroes.
Ah, right.
You ever see that show?
Nope.
Basically, his superhero power was that he could absorb the power of other heroes.
Yeah, it's
use
also
them himself.
it's a pretty common like superhero one actually, because like
Yeah, it is.
there's
It is.
like Rogue, I think, from wow, that's
Yep,
laggy.
Rogue
Cool.
does it. Although she does it a little more aggressively than Peter Petrelli
That's
does
true.
it.
It does like nearly kill people, but
Yeah,
yeah. Oh,
Yeah.
that's a cool looking cow.
that is pretty cool.
Ooh. Oh,
Line.
Oh,
Yep,
okay. It's
yep, line.
line.
Just
Yeah.
like in the Game Boy.
But it takes a long time to charge up. It's obviously going to be almost instant on the final version, which will make it much better to use. So
Yeah.
I'm not going to actually
Yeah.
use her for the level she was designed for. I'm just going to use other characters that are higher level. It is really lagging. I don't know what's going on here.
Maybe it's all the stars.
It is, yeah. I think it's the scenery over there. But it's also the fact that I have it at HD resolution,
Right.
and it's like upscaling everything. So, and all the Rahi here and all the pickups and everything.
Kumarak says, so in the GBA game you become Gali. Here the cow does nothing. No, the cow lets you become Holly.
Yep.
Holly and Ika. Cause, yeah.
Also, I like how the Borak shoot the same sort of like weird energy discs that they did in Bionicle game.
Right.
It's kind of strange sort of crossover, but
I mean, it's not really a crossover.
well, yeah, no,
It's
but like
Bionicle
reference, you know, to their own stuff. Oh my word. Wow. This is a cool game.
Question, Joko. Is the trailer privated
Should be
the,
up now.
the announcement trailer? Because it's not loading on Discord and some people are having trouble seeing it.
Okay. I'll check that in a second
Okay.
after I beat these guys. Die! There we go. Sometimes the, like, the cool kill animations are a little bit annoying because they sort of, make them think that they're not dead quite yet, and you're like, oh, I still need to shoot them. And then whereas you could have been focusing on someone else.
Right. Oh, whoa. Is that a green rock too?
Yeah. And he's dead.
Have we had one of those before?
Maybe a couple times, yeah. Okay, let's see what's going on with the trailer here. It's up, and I can load it.
Is it
fine.
public?
Yeah, it's public. I'm on my account, so I can view it, and it's working fine.
The link in the announcements on the Discord server isn't working for me.
Here, try the one I just posted there in the chat. It may work a little better. I'm not sure. In
what chat?
Oh, just in the stream chat. I did it for everybody else too. I mean like the actual YouTube stream chat.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I posted it so that everybody else could see it too, just to check that link, see if it works.
Well, it's people who aren't watching the stream who
Oh right.
Okay, yeah, that's working for me.
Huh. Maybe it's just the link that Marco posted in the announcements.
Maybe.
That's a cool Holly pose. The only thing I'm missing here is the from the GBA game, the
Right. The victory loop.
Yeah, the little victory yaws is great.
And that da-na-da-na or whatever the victory sound effect was.
I'm not missing that because this music is too bopping to. Yeah, perhaps it is the Discord embed. It may just be the wrong link for some reason. I don't know how that could be.
Somebody says the link in the Discord works for him, so.
Huh. Maybe it's just some people's. Yeah. I would just suggest to go to the actual channel, the actual Team Kanohi YouTube channel, and make sure that like go to the link from there instead of using the.
Oh yeah, I clicked play and it's working for me now. So I don't know what's going on there, but whatever.
Twin waterfalls, an abandoned and ancient shrine offers little safety in the perilous marshes. Yeah, this level is actually kind of difficult. Ooh. What's going on there? They got like little faces.
I don't know.
Interesting. Oh, I love the sound of it though. Listen. It's very calming.
I can barely hear anything, to be fair.
Well, you turn up the audio. There's an option on Discord. You may have it just turned down a lot. Wah! What is that?
It's that spiny stone ape. The spiny stone ape thing from before.
Though?
It's the only thing that makes sense to me. Or like a crystal climber, maybe.
This might be something from like the Rahi book, because it kind of looks like something that would be in there.
Well, I mean, both the spiny stone ape and the crystal climber are from the Rahi.
Oh yeah, right.
So.
Okay. I didn't know that. T. Oh, we haven't checked our extras in a long time. See what letters we have.
True.
We may have some viable letters.
Huh. Yeah.
Straight in. Come on.
All right. Does anyone have any more 1.5 questions? We've got about half an hour here still of playtime.
Yeah. Don't you shoot me with your pink discs?
And yeah,
energy discs.
We got half an hour playtime, and Jokul and I are not very good at carrying conversations with each other. So.
the chat
So
very
if we
much
could get
helps.
some more questions,
Yeah.
more questions or discussion topics that
What was that?
you guys want to know about.
What was that? Like when he died,
I
he
don't know.
shot like a thing at the other guy.
Oh, the Roxy there just flew.
Yeah. Have you not seen that?
I've not seen that, no.
Sometimes they go into their flying animation when you're far away,
That's pretty cool.
which is very, very cool. Yeah. All it needs is the whoop whoop whoop. It doesn't have a sound, sadly.
Right.
Like that bit in the music where it goes. Wham.
Histovan asks, what's your favorite Bionicle element? Fire. Mine's fire. I don't know why. I've
Yeah.
always liked Tawahi. I've always liked Tahu. I've always liked Vakama. It's just
Did I not?
like
Did I
fire.
seriously just not get that letter? Did I pick that up? Is someone in the stream? Did someone see that and tell me if I actually picked that up or not? Because it looked like it faded before. Yeah, I'm watching now. Oh, I did
Pretty
pick
sure
it
you
up.
did.
I did. Okay, it just didn't
Yeah.
make a sound. I was very worried there for a second.
Some Biofan's favorite element is ice, which that one's pretty good too, yeah.
Yeah, I'm not sure about mine personally, because like I like a lot of the elements, but am I damaging them or not?
I think the door's in the way. There's
yeah.
a collision on the door.
Seems like it. Oh, there we go. Yeah. I'm not sure about mine personally because I like a lot of the elements. And what the?
I don't know.
Yeah, and so I'm not entirely sure about which one's my favorite. I would probably go with ice as well. Although I really do like earth and fire, so not sure.
Yeah.
Although if we're going
hard
with
to
like
narrow it.
if we're going with like alternate material elements as well, I would probably pick iron just because it's cool.
Right. Yeah. I definitely like earth as well, and I like all of them, but fire is by far my favorite. Mr. Van asks, what's your favorite Toa? I always wanted Likan, because he had those two cool weapons that could turn into a surfboard, which I thought was the coolest thing ever.
Not Tahu Nuva,
But I
though.
never could get. No, because I already had Tahu Nuva,
Oh, right,
so
yeah,
I didn't care about it. But yeah, and I could never get Likan because he was the more expensive set, and my parents would only ever get me the canister set.
Because he was comboed with the Kikanalo, right?
Yeah, he came with Kikinalo, so.
Which, yeah,
But
that
yeah,
was
so
a
I've always
critical
liked
set.
Likan.
I never had that one.
Also, I like gold, so.
See, like when I shoot them, it like shoots a piece at the other one. See? I'm not entirely sure what that
Right.
is or like where that's coming from. I guess it's just like Hookie's thing.
Yeah. I mean, the Game Boy Advance game had that sort of thing too. So.
Yeah, it's kind of odd. What? Come on. Oh, he's already dead. I was very worried that he was still alive.
Some Biofan says his favorite Toa is Kopaka.
Yeah,
That's a pretty strong one too.
I don't know. Again, I'm very unsure about who's my favorite, but I would probably say Kopaka or Onua.
Right.
One of those. Ooh, that's a H, I believe.
I
Indeed.
disassembled all my Toa Mata recently.
Oh no. Why?
Cause I just wanted to put them away. They're now in the box with my
No.
Terracotta.
No. Now we have to do the stream where you build your Tomata and the Terracotta
I should
Get
just
some
build all my
conclusion.
2001 sets
in one
today.
stream. Yeah.
Yeah.
2001
Well,
speed
not on
run.
one stream. It'd probably be a couple of streams.
Nah,
Some
nah.
Biofan asks, what made you decide to start streaming?
I don't remember.
We'd have been talking about it for a while as sort of a way to engage with the fans a bit more.
Yeah.
And just sort of talk with them. We were doing weekly like blog posts at one point, but that was really hard to maintain.
Yeah.
And so we decided to do streams as a sort of instead of blog posts, and it made it a whole lot easier.
Yeah. Oh, that was a nice split.
That was, yeah.
And plus the fact that just the fact that I don't remember exactly, but I remember we started talking on voice chat a lot more, like as we were starting to release TOGs. And then at one point we just said, you know, what if we did streams? And then, you know, that just kind of happened. I don't remember exactly the reason why we said that, but, you know, it just,
I mean,
just happened.
It's a good way. It's a good way to personally engage with the fans and stuff like that. So.
And it's also fun.
And
wow,
it's,
that was a cool split.
And it also helps to like, because you know, fan projects, they fail all the time, so it sort of alleviates that worry that we're gonna fail as well, because we can hop in every week and say, hey, we've still made some progress, we're still doing stuff, so it gives us that sort of connection there.
Yeah.
Lurking Carrier asks, favorite Toa? Matoro, because the obvious. Matoro's pretty good.
That's true.
He's pretty cool.
True. I would probably go with Matoro as well, although his Mari form is like weird. It's like a hunchback.
It's weird, but I like it.
Yeah,
I like his Mari form.
It's very much a weird, but I like it sort of scenario.
Yeah.
Because he's like some sort of hunchback. Okay, next up. Let's go.
Another reason why I wanted to do streaming some Biofan is because I've sort of always wanted to stream, but I've never had the confidence to just do it solo. So having people there is a nice way to do it.
Yeah, I've done it solo occasionally, but it never really works because you know, there's not people to bounce off of, which I feel like is the best.
It's incredibly hard to do it without bouncing off people. Like I don't know how some streamers do it. It's just I couldn't do that.
Yeah.
So yeah, you got a thing to read?
Oh yeah, just it's head deeper into the submerged shrine.
Right.
Which apparently we're underwater now, which I didn't realize.
Histovan asks, favorite Bionicle piece? Okay. My favorite Bionicle piece of like all time is the weapon on the Bionicle Stars Baraka.
Really?
I love that piece. It was also on one of the Makuta sets in the Kanohi era, but just that piece is just so cool to me. Just how it curves and how it looks, and it's just like the coolest piece ever. I love it.
So we're starting to get like this is how you know we're having a hard time.
We're out of stuff to talk about.
This is like
our favorite.
This is
Lego
Oni.
pieces.
This is Oni's desk sort of. Bottom bin tier comedy level. Yeah. I don't know what my favorite Bionicle piece is. It's freaking the Voriky, the shiny mask of life, or light.
Right.
Yeah, one of the ones that's super shiny and like gold or whatever. I don't remember. Also, the mask of life on like the Mananui set in 2009 was really cool.
Right.
The yellow scheme was very nice. There weren't very many yellow Bionicle sets. What?
If Boxer asks if Bionicle was a tree, what sort of tree would it be?
It would be.
I don't even know where to begin with that.
It would be the center mangrove tree of a swamp.
Right.
Because
It'd be
of
the
how,
mechanical tree.
Yeah, because of how freaking complicated it is.
Yeah.
Oh, now we actually have a question about Legacy.
Yes. So, if you could add one non-2001 Kanohi to VMOP, which one would it be?
The one that
Voriky and
one.
Gaha don't count.
Yeah, that one. Yeah, you know the one I'm talking about, right?
I think so.
Yeah.
Right.
Don't say anything about it, but you know the one I'm
won't say
talking about.
anything
Yeah.
about it. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Okay.
So yes, we know. You can't know, not yet. So
Yeah. Yeah. So spoilers on that.
Yeah.
We'll say.
sounds of these guys.
Some biofan also asked, will 2.0 have a joke mode to include all the memes in the game, like good guy, Voriky, Makuti, etc.
Maybe on April
Good
Fool's
guy-
Day.
Maybe on April Fool's Day, yeah.
That's like a holiday.
Yeah. A good guy is technically canon, which is so dumb. I don't know if I talked about this on stream, but it's good guy is the dumb.
I think you did when we were playing the GBA game. Yeah, you didn't like how they actually named him and stuff.
Yeah, yeah. They actually named good guy.
Which is really dumb.
It's so dumb. So dumb. Okay. What's the airspeed velocity of a Nui-Rama? I don't know. How big a coconut do you have to transport?
Yeah, and is this an African swallow?
Is it a Matanui Nui-Rama or a Voya Nui-Rama?
Exactly. And what is the wingspan? Wait a minute.
Come on, Troggomorph is the best guy. No, he's good guy, not best guy.
Yeah.
And it's a dumb name to be. It's a dumb name too. Like Troggomorph. What the hell is that? Like.
Oh.
It doesn't even sound Bionicle.
Sorry, I think I know what's happening. The things I'm shooting aren't like little balls of energy. They're actually stone spikes, and so whenever they turn to the side, you can see like their
right,
things.
right.
Oh, and this is a Muwaka, by the way.
Oh yeah, look at that.
It's got some funny animations. Also, just by the way, we're supposed to be submerged, but there's the starry sky. I guess maybe I'm not into the submerged part yet.
What if it's a glass ceiling, and those stars are like algae and not
Okay then.
stars?
Nope.
Maybe not.
Theory disproven.
This doesn't make sense. Why
Yeah,
doesn't this make
I
sense?
feel like it's just that I'm not. It's the submerged temple, but I'm not into the submerged part yet. See, like there's water there, but I'm just like at the
Right,
surface level
right.
of the submerged temple.
To be fair, there's also water like in Bikini Bottom, and that doesn't seem to stop that. So.
Yeah. Oh. What? Oh yeah. Okay. Sorry. I thought this was the first time I was getting this, but no comments, man. Ooh. Yeah. See, it starts instantly now. See, the first one was literally unusable, and now this one's okay.
Right. Right.
I will say that this one probably looks the worst in effects. Just because of like these stretched UVs.
Histovan says, okay, this is a long shot, but hear me out. Bionicle racing game. Spoilers. That's all I'm gonna say to that.
Spoilers. I think I know what you're talking about, but yeah. Spoilers though. Sure. What are these things again? Dude, look, his head looks like a freaking a slicer. See? Or like actually, you know what that reminds me of? This is a kind of a deep cut and really weird reference. That looks like what was his name? The guy from Cars. It looks like the
Mater?
No, not Mater. The thing that chased them out of the cow field.
Oh, Frank.
Yeah, see? It's got the head shape of that.
Kind of, yeah.
That's exactly what I think of when I see that. I know it's a really weird sort of
Yeah,
sort of
bugs for the
reference.
Combine, apparently.
Oh yeah,
I don't,
the Combine
personally,
that
I don't
chased
see
them
it,
out.
but
It's just the head shape. It's really just the head shape and like the eyes. That thing was always terrifying to me.
yeah, it's freaking terrifying.
Yeah. They did a fantastic job on that.
Okay. We have 8 minutes left of the stream.
Oh.
Do you think we could do the next level? What is the next level?
This is the last one before the final boss, which then will mean we will finish with the game technically, aside from secrets.
Yeah, we'll still have to 100% it, but yeah.
Yeah. Ow! How did I instantly die from that? I guess they all shot you. Yeah. Fair. That one though. Okay, there we go.
Bam. Is there any sort of thing that you want to say about Legacy, Joku? Like,
it's been a long time coming. Like, I mean, wait a minute. Is that synth the same one as in Legend of Mananui? It sounds like it.
I don't know.
I know you don't know music, but like, just for anybody watching, it sounds like it sounds very similar to a song in Legend of Mananui. Which, you know, it makes sense. Same era, sort of.
Yeah. But yeah, Legacy, it's been a long time coming.
Long time coming. Sorry for the 2-year delay. We just wanted to actually add stuff to the game, and you'll see why. Because I'm kind of hoping someone will make a comparison video between the two versions. I mean, I might even do it. There's a very large difference in even just in visuals, in design, in gameplay, in feeling, in stability. Wow, this is getting really laggy.
It is very
across the board. It is very different,
and it's a whole lot better now.
Yes. Ah.
Excuse me.
Ah. This weapon's so slow. It's so slow, but it's really good because it splits.
Yeah. All of them sort of have their uses.
Yeah. I mean, although like Jawas and Hollies are very similar in their uses as like the sustained weapon.
Right.
And I think, well, I mean, at the moment, Jawas is quite a bit better. So I don't want to speak too soon, but
right. Lurking Carrier says delay doesn't matter as long as it works. Yeah, that's sort of the philosophy that we've been sort of going with.
Yeah, although 2 years is like long enough.
Yeah.
Like if I were to just like say, you know, there's no release date, which is what we did for quite a long time. And you know, we just said, you know, just work on it and finish it, and it'll be done when it's done. Then it would be like another 3 years, and it's like, okay, game's finally done, sort of. Okay, no, it's not quite done. Let's not, you know.
Especially with Legacy, where it got to the point where it's just like you were just stuff like all the time, and there was no like set plan for what.
Yeah.
Like there is with 2.0, where there's a limit on what we can add, sort of thing. You know.
I mean,
like there was no defined scope.
Yeah, there was no limit on stuff, but you know, I did have a list of stuff to do, but it kept like growing and shrinking. So
exactly.
I had to make a release date so that I could sort of like, you know, stick to that.
Yeah. And it's certainly helped, I think, having, because we've had this
really has.
release date. We've had this release date like on a soft basis for like the dev side of things for a while now. And we've sort of been working towards that, and it's really been pushing us to. Yeah, it's really been pushing us to focus down and get everything ready. So.
I have been very stressed.
Yeah. Some Biopen says, I've completed most of VMOP last year, so I'm really excited to see the new content coming later this month.
You're just gonna have to replay the entire game.
Yeah.
It's that different.
Van asks, how many people work on VMOP? On Legacy, it's basically only Joe Cool.
Yeah, on Legacy, there's like 4 people total.
Yeah.
On
so
2.0 and Togs, it's like 30 people. So
yeah, we've got there's a pretty stark difference. Legacy is basically just Joe Cool's brother, Markle, and me for the most part.
And
Occasionally,
ASCII,
ASCII does stuff
yeah.
too, but he's not quite as common as we are. Even though I've only done like the past week, I've done a lot of work on it. Yeah. Other than, but on 2.0, that's where most of the team is currently working right now, and they're making some great stuff for that as well. We don't have any
Anything
kind
to
of
show,
release date
yeah.
for that yet.
and nothing to
just
show
'cause-
right now. So
Yeah, just because it's still very much in the like building up the bases at this point. Still,
yeah, still very many like
bugs and things to get working
systems
right before
and
we
stuff
can.
to work out. Yeah.
Yeah, and but 2.0 is going pretty great with the progress that we have had recently.
Let's go hero mode.
Lurk Carrier asks for 1.4 to 1.5 the map is roughly similar. Just wondering if my grid square map is still worth it. Yes. So it is the same as the 1.4 map, but with some major improvements. It's the same size and everything is in roughly the same location, but there's just so
much that's
overhauls
different.
of various areas. Yeah.
Yeah. So is he talking about like? See the guy who made like the mask map, like where the masks are?
He might have. Yeah.
Yeah, if that's
The
what you're
mask
referring
map is
to,
gonna be
yeah, you gotta
completely
redo that. You're gonna have to redo that.
I don't even think there's very few masks that are in
Also,
the same place. that
there
they were in
is
1.4.
actually a map in the game now, so you can just use that to go off of. And,
Yes, there is a map in the game.
and you can add custom points, so you can just make it in the game.
Yeah.
And
So yeah, there's a lot of new stuff to aid in finding all the masks. So yeah, Histovan asks, 30 people, how did the group come together? Slowly, over like, what is it, 6 years now that we've been
Yep.
working on this project? Yeah.
Well, for me, it's been 6 years, but for everybody else, it's been 5 years. Well, I mean, for anybody who came in at like the first year. So
Yeah.
it has been
So, yeah.
very slowly, and it was just all from my original game, which is Legacy. And
Yeah.
it was very bad.
Yeah.
And now it's a little bit less bad.
Yeah. So yeah, over the years we've just added various people. I joined a couple of years ago, just by sending a video of something I had made in Unreal.
Yeah,
Or-
we don't need to
or,
go over that story again. We've done that like 3
not
times.
again. We
Yeah.
have done that a lot, so I won't say that again. But yeah, basically people just would apply at in the Discord, and we'd say, yeah, cool, come on board and help us out.
And we do have a form that you can fill out now. It's for like to apply.
Yeah. So yeah, if you think you've got some skills to contribute, by all means.
Even if you don't think you're good enough, like
Yeah.
there's a lot of people who just came onto the team who knew nearly nothing about anything, because like I didn't know
Yeah.
anything about UE4 or coding or very much about modeling before I started making B modeling. So
yeah. And you've done a great job with that sort of thing. Like the game that you've made is incredibly impressive for a first game. So also I didn't know anything about UE4 when I first joined. I had done everything previously in Unity, and so I learned UE4 on the job.
What is that? I got like I got a shield or something.
Yeah, you got a shield.
What did that do?
I don't know.
I think that might be some sort of a secret.
Maybe. Lurking Carrier says, "Oh, thank you," in reference to the map thing. I can finally free up 20 gigabytes of screenshots
Why do you have 20 gigs of screenshots? I mean,
to find where all the maps were, I guess.
it's kind of cool though, actually. Oh, he's dead. Yeah. I'm really hoping that considering the size of this update, I'm hoping that a lot of people come back and like make videos on it and stuff because
Yeah, that would be cool.
yeah, it is always very cool to watch people play the game.
Yeah, yeah. Like I saw recently someone playing through Togs,
Yeah.
and he had some really cool stuff to say about it. Actually, I think you were the one who linked me to that video.
I was, yeah, because mainly because of that cool bit at the end where he was like talking about how to optimize your movement speed.
Yeah, yeah.
What's your favorite
I
stream?
forgot his name. We should plug him.
I can actually like find him real quick.
Yeah.
He's in general chat. Scroll up. It
Some
is
Biofan at
Super Stupidy. That's who we're
Super
watching.
Stupidy. Yeah. Yep. So yeah,
he has a
check him out.
surprising amount of subscribers for someone who gets like 40 views on each video. It's weird.
Yeah.
It's
Go
weird.
check out Super Stupidy.
Yeah.
Say Team Kanohi sent ya.
Yeah.
And check out his playthrough of Talks, because he did a pretty good job actually on it. So.
Yeah. And now some biofan says, "What is your favorite stream so far?" Like that we've done? No idea.
Hard to say. Hard
Yeah.
to say.
Very hard to pick one.
Yeah. Yeah, we've had a very few good ones. The fan dub was probably one of the most fun
Yeah.
because we got to play wacky characters and
Yeah,
stuff.
and it actually kind of turned out surprisingly well. So I think that probably
Yeah.
would be. Also, isn't this incorrect? The Vizok's mask? Isn't the spike supposed to be on top?
I have no idea. I got no idea. Histovan says, I was mostly asking to figure out how to get a group together for my project, but learning more about UE4 is probably a good idea. Been going through tutorials, but there's no real way to ask questions. You can ask questions on the forums. There's UE4 forums.
There are
you can ask
UE4
questions on.
forums that are kind of useless unless you just like Google specific problems that have already been answered.
Yeah.
There is like some discords for it that you can get like real-time help with stuff. So I would recommend those, although it is just kind of best to have somebody help you make the systems so that like you can learn and watch them do it. You know, that's how I did it, obviously, because that's how I learned UE4, because I just watched my brother make the systems basically for me, and I just sort of I was watching him make it, and he was like, "This is what I'm doing, this is how you do it, this is the logic," and then I eventually learned how to code.
Do it yourself. Yeah. I typically go to YouTube and just search sort of the kind of system I'm looking for. Like if I want to make an inventory system, I'll go to YouTube and I'll search UE4 blueprint inventory system.
Data assets. Use them.
Yeah. Yes. Data tables are so useful for inventories. But yeah, so yeah, YouTube is your friend basically. It would be my advice there. As for getting a group together, get out like the bare minimum of what you can with your game, and then make a demo and a Discord for it, and people will come and want to help you.
Plus, a good thing to think about is that you want your game to be unique, obviously, to draw people in, but something that also helps a lot is to do something in a genre that hasn't really been done or not done well before. So like why BMOC got a huge following was because there's not really been a proper Bionicle RPG, and I know a lot of people want that because I want that. Yeah. So it's like, that's the perfect sort of scenario, because it's it's a desirable product already.
Yeah. Lurking Carrier says, created a rough grid map of the island by stitching together screenshots of areas and measuring the shoreline position on the map, counting steps and scaling from there. Holy cow, Lurking Carrier!
Why'd you do that?
Do we have like something we can give him, a gold star or something in the Discord? Holy cow!
Let's give him a role called Madman.
Yeah, yeah, because that's a lot to go for making a map.
Yeah, I mean, dude, that was like the second thing I added. I added that like a year ago. I'm so sorry.
Yeah.
I feel bad now.
Yeah. Anyway,
Oh,
it
and
is.
apparently it is in the right spot. I remember there being something on top of Bezok's head, though. It's supposed to curve from the top of the head, but here it's quite abrupt. Yeah. So it's supposed to like have a bit of a curve. Okay.
Yeah. It is also 7
So,
EST.
oh right, yeah. Let's just finish this level then.
Finish this level.
Yeah, because this is the last level that we have to do. Oh, and then we can check our secrets and see if we have anything available.
Yeah, yeah, sounds good. Sounds good.
I love the boss fight music.
Lurking Carrier says, I did not appreciate trying to search out those damn proto pools. Yeah, like I said, we fixed that. Or I fixed that.
He's taunting me. I can't shoot him behind that. I think.
Histovan says, already ahead of you on that. It is a fairly common genre. There will be interesting features. Okay.
Right, yeah.
Cool.
That is like a main, like that's just a sort of the rule of like product development just in general.
Histovan, once you do get stuff like sort of set up on that, give me like a link to the Discord. As long as Necrons are playable. If Necrons aren't playable, I don't care. I just want a game where you can play as Necrons. I love Necrons. Oh, hello, Kaylee. Everyone in chat say hello to Kaylee. I don't know if her microphone's gonna be working, but
no, it works. I had to stay muted. I was trying to turn off the stream so I could just watch at the same time.
Right, yeah, right, gotcha.
I'm just joining to fill in for Oni because he left.
Right.
So.
Yeah,
he's running. Yeah, I don't have the Discord, like, because I'm in streamer mode, I think they turn off, like, the Discord sounds, so, like, when people join, I'm not aware of who's joining.
Gotcha.
Right.
Gotcha. Yeah. Some biofan says, put Lurking Carrier hidden in the hidden section of the Wall of Prophecy with me in 1.5. Yeah. Yeah, make him like a map maker or something.
The Patreon wall.
Yeah,
oh,
yeah, basically at this point.
So,
right.
how did this level go? Because I wasn't here for most of this.
This level, you said earlier it was kind of one of the harder ones.
Yeah, it is actually quite hard. Although it's not my favorite one. I think my favorite level so far was the Hakan level because of like the the lava rising and the minions.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
That was probably my favorite boss fight.
That was pretty cool.
Yeah.
This is the water temple of the game, so of course it's gonna suck.
Basically,
it's not that bad, but it's not the best.
Yeah. Yeah.
Also, I don't appreciate Thok and Vizok's ray traced weapons like that because I can't get away. There's no way to get away from it.
Hit scan.
Every single one, because I remember what is it? The Zaktam had the same thing, or I could have sworn he did, but
no, Zaktam, he just jumps around and he's.
Well, he did jump around, but I remember I could have sworn I remembered all of them having the. Like the hit scan just hit you with a laser thing, but
well, they might. It's just that these two are particularly noticeable because there's no cover.
Right.
Socks was literally just an island that you had to stand on, and you had no way to protect yourself. All right, let's see.
Sounds kind of like bad game design.
Yep. Underwater passages are easily traveled by the wearer. Yes, as I suspected.
Right.
Yes.
Yeah. Yeah.
Secret areas are also revealed on their radar. Oh, okay, cool.
Oh.
So you can find secret areas easier. That's nice to be sort of like the last one, I mean, you
Yeah.
don't have to complete it last, but that is cool to be like
So
the
you
last
can,
one.
you know, like fully 100% complete this game that has no extras, or it has
It does
extras,
have
but they aren't
extras.
worth it. But yeah,
But there's like
The extras are worth it.
there's like the disco one and like the Baraka party. These are cool extras.
Yeah, they got some cool ones.
Let's see,
are
rune
they like
translation.
pre-rendered cutscenes from the main game or something?
No, look, there's like very
They-
2000s ones, big head.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And balloons and you fire farm animals, and then there's apparently a human voice replacement, and then there's the hard mode and stuff.
Right.
So let's see.
Uh,
Yeah, the
Kaylee,
PC
I
one
don't.
definitely has worthless unlocks. I agree with that. But what were you gonna say?
I don't think you sort of introduced yourselves. Usually we
Oh,
introduce
right.
ourselves,
We didn't introduce
we-
ourselves this stream either, so it's
Yeah,
fine.
no, they didn't.
Yeah.
But you guys have been doing this for a long time. But hi, I'm
We
I'm the head animator for the team. I
yes.
do all the animations except for the ones that were
Not done
in
by-
Legacy. Some
Yeah.
of the ones in Legacy are just like taken from online, especially the Toa.
Yeah.
But like I animate the Toa in the 2.0 version and
Yeah.
do all the other stuff.
She
Oh,
works
I-
primarily on 2.0. You also do like a lot lot of the combat design, right?
I do a lot of the combat design. I came up with a lot of that and
Ha.
had to redo it a whole bunch as well because
Yes.
it is just
Yeah.
like everybody has a different vision for this game, and I'm pretty sure it's some of it also has to do with ASCII's idea of how a physics engine should work, and he wants it based on Halo, I think. But but yeah,
There's a lot of stuff to sort of juggle and figure out, I'm sure.
right. But in Legacy, the new update, you will see a little bit of my own personal work in some of the animations, and I think that I think a lot of people will enjoy. I'm not
Yeah.
going to spoil what that is yet, but I think as soon as people find it, they will know exactly what it is.
Yep. So this is very
Yeah.
GT Games unlock.
What the heck is going
It's
on?
disco mode.
Oh no.
It's not great for your
Oh
eyes.
no.
It's the Porygon episode version.
Oh, this
Oh,
weapon is
no.
not. It's, okay. Everybody's like different colors.
I feel like this would just have issues and give kids seizures. and-
Yeah, this is not a great
Yeah.
one to be looking at. Let's see
Some
if there's other
Biofan
ones.
asked, do you guys own any Bionicle drip?
What?
I've got no idea what he means.
He means like merchandise, wearable merchandise.
Right.
So clothes.
That's, Slang I'm not familiar with.
Yeah. I don't have any wearable stuff, but I used to have a Tahu Nuva like foam sword
Hmm.
and a couple of Sonic
I-
Cal shields.
I had the original 2001 Bionicle T-shirt, the one that was like on a black shirt and had the classic print,
Right.
where it's like it has all the Toa and then Madanui as well as like on one side, and then it had the infected How on the other for Makuta, of course.
Right. Yeah. Joko, did you ever have anything?
I remember I
I
had
wore that shirt until the print came off. Sorry.
I had a what are they called? 2005 Vizirac Hordika. I had the Hordika mask that you could wear, the Vakama's
right,
Hordika
right.
mask. That's a long
I
time ago.
don't know if you'd call that drip so much as just like the cosplay
Yeah, no,
stuff,
it's just
Yeah.
that, and
unless you really, really were that enthusiastic and went out wearing it all the time.
no, I did not. I think I had like
I-
a custom Bionicle shirt at some point. I don't know. There's not
I
much I remember.
I made a set of like a Nuva armor for a Takanuva cosplay. I made once when I was really young. I made it out of cardboard.
I made a
really want this
paper-mache-
human voice.
I made a paper mache Toa Mada How for Halloween, I think, one year.
I may be able to text my dad. He might have those pictures still. I don't know.
You need to
I
include
also
them in the
made-
highlight.
Yeah, if I can find them, we'll include them in the highlights.
All right.
I also made a you guys know the Lego themed Knight's Kingdom?
Right.
Yeah, yeah.
I made a Vladek outfit as well.
Oh, that's
out
cool.
of cardboard.
Mhm. Armor runes found. Let's see, what do those even do?
You know, looking back on I liked the Knight's Kingdom kind of aesthetic back when I was younger, but one thing I always never liked about the figures was something that I feel like I wish didn't come along until so much later, and that's the idea that like action figures really need ankle tilt, and they didn't know that when they made
Right.
them, so they have just back and forth on the ankles, and it
Yeah.
makes them really unsteady.
I liked the system sets of the Knight's Kingdom guys.
The system sets were pretty good, but a little sparse, like compared to the
Yeah.
like the Knight's Kingdom prior version, the one that was like in 1999. That had a lot more like accessories and stuff, and then like they kind of streamlined it, I think, too much for the later
So
version.
this is not
Right.
the final level. You have to complete all of these, and then you get the Vezon
Yeah,
one.
you get
Oh.
the Vezok one with Makuta's domain, which makes no sense, but yeah.
Right. Well, yeah. So yeah, that will be next time then.
Yeah.
Yes. Okay.
So yeah. Histovan, there is a Vizon fight. It's just we're gonna have to wait till next stream.
I don't remember
Yeah.
if there is actually one, but like
Well,
it's
There's a
Vezok's
final
domain, but I don't.
area.
It's called that, but I don't remember if you actually fight him or not. Like,
Why
Probably.
wouldn't you fight?
I
You fight him in
remember-
all the other versions.
well, yeah, but you fight. I do know what you do end up fighting though. For the very end is like a gauntlet of all the 6 Paraka.
Yeah, I could see that because there's like one of them was called the Ice Gap, and then there's the Ravage Runes and the Fountain of Flame. So yeah, I can see that.
Yeah, well, it wasn't even just like the Makuta level areas. It was like the very end boss is literally just one after another they spawn in. So
That might be Vizon or Vizon,
It's Vizon.
because in the Game Boy version, Vizon takes on the abilities of all the Paraka.
no. I'm not saying it. I'm not saying it is Vizon. I'm saying though that that's just what happens in this version because.
Right. We'll see when we get there, I guess.
Okay,
So
I barely remember it, but whatever.
yeah.
Um,
Okay. Are you trying to set up a wireless game?
I'm just looking it up to see if it's possible.
You want us to play the first-person deathmatch mode or something?
I don't know how this actually goes.
'Cause
So
the only good deathmatch mode I've ever played was in Donkey Kong 64, ironically enough. Every other one I've never really enjoyed quite as much.
yeah, I'm not even
Right,
sure if
right.
that's possible nowadays, but it may
Probably
be.
not. Like local
We
deathmatch.
might be able to
Yeah.
hook something up with Hamachi.
Yeah,
Probably.
I think there's probably like an emulator that specifically does online ones for that.
Yeah.
But
Right.
yeah, that might be a little bit too difficult to set up than it's worth.
Maybe.
So-
Yeah.
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 So,
Alright, well.
should we show the trailer one last time, or just end it?
Yeah, I think that'd be a good thing to end on. So, I think we should sign off first and then
Yeah.
end with the trailer.
So
And then,
Alright.
yeah, well, real quick, just a reminder, everybody, Legacy is coming out on May 22nd. Just mark that down and play it when it comes out. And also,
Yeah.
next week, we will be doing the Bionicle 2 Legends of Metro Nui fan dub, which could be
Yep.
a complete disaster,
Wait.
but I don't know, last time it was pretty good.
I thought you guys were gonna finish this game.
Yeah,
Or
well,
did you?
we are.
we are, just probably next week, like after.
Yeah,
Oh.
we're taking a break to do a fan dub because it's Joko's birthday and we want to do
Oh,
something
okay.
like that.
Alright.
But yes, we will be back to this game the week after that. So,
Yeah, to finish the final level and unlock all the secrets.
Yeah.
Or most of them.
Yeah.
Yeah. Alright.
But yeah, until next time, I've been Zalius.
I've been Joko131.
And I have been the Scarlet one.
And may the
and
Great
the
Spirit guide you.
guide you.